Hello everyone, can we be heard? Is there sound? I can't hear anything. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. So usually what I do is I plug in my mic before I open all of my software. And I did not do that this time. So I hope it's playing based on my, stream sound. There is at least mic. There is sound, okay, good. Hello. Happy weekend, everyone. It is fast approaching the end of the year. And I guess the end of the year means more streams in a week because this is our, third stream in a week. But yes, welcome in to Rai, to Azzy. Thank you for joining us. To anyone else who's lurking as well, welcome back to Montai, where things are moving at a much faster pace than earlier in the year. Not sure about game sound. Okay, if I... Let me... What can I choose that's... Can we hear that? Because anyway, the music in the background now is coming from the game, so if you can hear that, that's fine. Also, let's try a different... We're going to that original... Uh-oh. This one? Okay, let's try this radio station for today. It's been a while since I've used the, normal music. When it first released. But yes, so, Montai's in full development swing, if you would call it. Last time we came here to work a bit on the industrial area, and we've actually built up quite a large amount of space, so... given that this is our entire district, we have built up a quarter of it already. And I also did some of the port side, which I feel like will get redeveloped again. But yeah, there was at least some semblance of a development here. And the ferries and stuff so that people actually who are working in this area have stuff to do. I added a bus line as well, which... So, 2 milestones that the city has hit outside of stream. Number 1, we have surpassed 10,000 population. That was, I think, right after stream. So, up till now, our city has... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, 5 years is slightly... Well, ignore the one that's the linear line. Do we see the one below it? So, up till now... Okay, let's just do this. Up till now, we've not hit 10,000 population. And we've fast surpassed it. I don't know why we're still growing, because I've not added houses since 2 streams ago. So, anyone who is kind of moving in are moving into existing developments. So, Anchor Peak has up to 1,000 households. I did notice that, before this, it was hovering around the low 900s, so I guess people moving in are adding to this number. But yes, we're past 10,000 now. We are on our way to becoming a proper city. And what else do we... What was the other milestone? Oh, our bus lines. Here we go. Our bus lines are actually being used quite well. So that industrial district bus, which I was wondering whether anyone would even use it, has a decent usage. So we've got half and stuff. Do I have much vacancy? I shouldn't. Let's see. Wherever it is. Households. So this is where you have to kind of figure out where everything is. I think it's one of those mod views that I need to see. So not this. City stats? No, that's that. It must be this one. Here we go. Okay, residential menu. Demand. We have 15 empty properties. So I guess we just had more empty spaces. So now we are at the correct amount where there's not that much vacancy, I guess. Oh, is Riley coming in? I didn't see the thing. Hello, Riley. Welcome in. Riley Kias Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us. Wait, what were you playing today? I just got up and was getting all my stuff. Bookshop Simulator. How was it? I said Riley needs to get a Guinness World Record of being someone who plays all the simulator games. You need to start a wiki and then compare and contrast all the simulator games that exist. But I hope it was a fun one. I hope it was Christmassy. I hope it was great. Thank you for choosing to raid us. Choosing to raid us, is that English? I'm still half awake. But yeah, so if you're here for the first time, hello, my name is Ash. I usually do all sorts of creative games, and we are currently focusing on Minecraft and this game, which is City Skylines 2. So if you're into that sort of kind of gameplay experiences, feel free to stick around. I will warn that my City Skylines has a lot of mods on it, so don't look at this and be like, oh, it's intimidating. It's not as complicated if you don't add these mods. But yes, How was Bookshop Simulator? I'm half awake, wake up. I know, I'm trying. I had a busy week, which is why I'm actually very surprised that I'm doing a third stream this week. I feel like I'm going along with what we were mentioning on a previous stream, where I feel better when I have momentum built already and then just going along with that, rather than getting fully rested and then not having momentum and struggling to do anything. So, hello Grandma Mickey, welcome in, thank you for joining us. It is midday me, and midday me is generally quite sleepy. Okay, so just an overview of what we've built so far. This is my long-term city project called Montai City. I started this after a trip to Taiwan, actually 2 trips to Taiwan last year for work, and I was kind of inspired by all the stuff that I saw there, and so I'm basing my city off elements of what I saw interesting in Taiwan, as well as other places that I've been to, and also my own lived experience, which is based in Singapore. So that's why you're getting ready to go to sleep. You're exhausted from the work. Yes, it's a Friday night for you as well, right? And late as well. Maybe not too late. I always get confused with, like, time zones. So it's either past midnight for you, or 9-ish, or 10-ish. So either way, it's getting late. So, Riley, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I understand that post-stream feeling. So, it is much appreciated that you raided us today. So have a good rest, and have a good weekend. 10:39. Okay, so you're further to the... I'm saying the left of the country, but we all know it's the west. Okay, but yes, so today, what I want to focus on is actually a space here, which I've reserved as our main city center. So, geographically, I'm kind of basing it off Taiwan, in the sense that their big city, Taipei, is actually in the north, and then they kind of go down towards the west coast from north to south and have lots of different developments. The way that they are kind of, you know, let me actually let's Google Earth this. Hold up. Which one is Google Earth? This one? Oh no, none of them are doing it. Here we go. Okay, so here. Thank you, Riley. Have a good sleep as well. We appreciate you. Here we go. So this is Taiwan. Taipei is their big city here. And then they kind of they have a lot of development over on the west coast. And over on this side, it's more kind of rural and mountainous. Mainly because they get a lot of natural disasters. And so I think this is the more stable part of the island to kind of develop in. So we are going to try and make our equivalent of their big city, which is this, Taipei. And it's quite interesting because Taipei has old Taipei and new Taipei, and they're right next to each other, and they're counted as completely different districts. And so Taipei technically has its own metro system, and then New Taipei has its own, and then the next nearest city, Taoyuan, has its own metro system, and they all kind of link to each other, which is, yeah, like, interesting. I don't think we'll do that for our city, because that gets a bit confusing, but we're gonna make the equivalent of this. And let's see. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, I just want to get kind of things moving and rolling with Montai now that the game has kind of stabilized. There's new mods coming in. There's lots of buildings. Oh, updates on buildings. Let's take a look at what else I've added since last stream. Okay, so we added... need to find them. There isn't really a good menu that shows kind of content stuff, I think. Yeah, we need one option that's like custom content. So we've got... Did I show this the last time? We've got a hotel that I don't think really fits the kind of like Asian theme that we're trying to go with. And then, okay, these were the ones. There are a lot of these. I hope these don't crash the game. This one we've shown before. Look, it's like the Gherkin in London, but much sharper. Don't land on that if you're going to be parachuting into a city. You also... now have this, which looks very similar to a building in Hong Kong. I feel like maybe it is. I can't really read the words well. So, those two I've gotten. Do we have anything else? It's been kind of like interesting just watching all of the new stuff come in. Not many vehicles at the moment, I think because there are limitations to what can be done. But yeah, we've got stuff. So, and there is a real life car somewhere in our city. I hope we can find and spot it at some point today, because it actually has, let's see if we can find it, the functioning lights and wheels and stuff. Like, you know how I was showing that custom bus and how it wasn't really moving properly, but the car was doing it. So I'm hopeful that the vehicles, custom vehicles will... Yeah, no, I don't see it. I'm hopeful that the custom vehicles will actually become a thing soon. Are you the car? Okay, at some point during today, we will find the car and then I'll show it to you. Because I can't control where it spawns. You said they didn't call it Thai B. Why Thai B? And it does. I don't know if I'm going to use this building. It's a bit too sharp, but it's good as another tall option, I guess. So yeah, but the gist of it is, we are going to build up this high-rise skyscraper area so that we can put up buildings like this. And just have a sense of where things are going to develop. Because so far we've only focused on West Isle. And I would say we have a good idea of what's happening now. So now I want to focus on developing kind of the other areas so that we can keep in mind where lines are going. My biggest question mark is I don't know where the metro lines are going to continue from. Because we have West Isle settled. That's where all the colourful squares come in. And yeah, I didn't really think much about how it's going to continue this way. So we will try and do that today. Okay, but first, let's go back to Google Earth very quickly because I want to talk about what we did yesterday. So I had a workshop yesterday in the morning, and then after that, we did a whole exploration. Here we go, here's Singapore. And so the way Singapore is laid out is that most of this area is the residential area, and then you've got this entire industrial area that no one really goes to. And so yesterday, Mr. Partner and I drove all the way to... Where's the end of it? All the way to this lamppost, which is apparently a landmark that a lot of cyclists go to and then put stickers on to show that like that's the furthest part of Singapore that you can legally get to. So this is the lamppost. We drove right next to it and then like we kind of just like took a picture and left. But it was so interesting because I've never been to that kind of industrial part of the country, and I was surprised how green it was given that it was an industrial space. Like, because a lot of this is reclaimed land, and I thought when they did reclaim land, they would just kind of like put, I don't know, very built up concrete everywhere and just leave it, right? But there was trees like all along the road. Is there a way I can like street view this easily? Let's see. There we go, look at this. This is supposed to be an industrial area. Like, I was not expecting this much greenery. And honestly, some of the trees here were nicer than the trees in like our actual residential areas. Let me go further up this way. Because they use... And this is what I don't really understand about the newer residential areas in Singapore, is that the older parts of the like country, and somehow this area, use a lot of canopy trees, and so these trees will kind of start to grow over the road to create like a sheltered canopy. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense in terms of shade and like preventing a lot of heat from being trapped by the asphalt and the roads and stuff. So this is like another section of that road that leads all the way. It's so green. Like, what's happening? Is this an industrial area or a park? I'm not sure. Let me see. Here might be a good example of the canopy trees. So once you reach a certain... Like, look at that. Those trees. And this was like maybe the last proper building we saw before it led into the port area. And so you just keep going along this entire stretch until you get back to civilization, basically. So that was an interesting drive. Like, I don't actually know what I would do around there because it really is just all industrial. So this entire section is actually like the length of, I don't know, it took us maybe 10 minutes to go from a civilization, which is like maybe somewhere here. Where was I? I was somewhere over... Where is Buona Vista? I was somewhere over... I always play this game of like, don't search where it is. Like, just pretend you know where it is and try and look for it. I was somewhere over here, basically. So this is like a business park in Singapore. And then you kind of drive 10 minutes on the highway and you will reach about maybe here. And you turn in, and then this entire stretch is like another 10 to 15 minutes, which is quite crazy. And then we were curious because it's not a big country, right? So we were wondering, if you were to plot, say, this area all the way to the edge of the country, which is here, so east to west, how long it would take for you to drive? So, let's do Tuas South, or is it Lamppost? Lamppost 1, all the way to, and I'm gonna just select this on the map, just so it's easier. So let's say this is sort of the edge of the eastern edge, right? So it takes you, oh, it's slower today. It's 67 kilometers. That's the furthest you can go. Oh, actually, no. Okay, if you don't go that way, that's 70 kilometers. 1 hour and 13 minutes to cross the entire country. So, yeah, that was the first time I kind of looked at the map. It's like, oh, okay, actually, yeah, it's very small. So, but that was just interesting to kind of explore that part of, like, a different area that you wouldn't normally go to. That's very different. There was also the new, like, housing town being built up. Let's show you this. So, okay, this area, I love... So, I had like, remember that Tom Yum thing that I was saying from Bangkok? So, this shop sells it. So, and it's good. I had it again yesterday, it was so good. But this is actually a new residential area that's being built up. They call it like a new town. That's what it's looking like. It is... I don't know how to feel about it, as much as I'm very much into like modern architecture and stuff. Every time we go to this area, it just feels not homely. Like, it feels... I don't know how to explain it, like... Compared to other towns that we have developed here and stuff, right? Everything's just so... Like... I don't feel comfortable. I feel very... Not stifled, because everything's quite spread out versus some other towns that we've been in. But maybe it's because there's no trees at the moment. There just feels like too much road, not enough, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a house, like a home, you know, if that makes any sense. So hopefully when they develop this area, it will be better. Minus points as well for the fact that this is a town that has been built since maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Do you notice how there is no bicycle infrastructure anywhere? This is also the same country that insists on you paying $100,000 for a certificate that lets you own a car for 10 years, and that's before paying for the price of a car. Look at this. Where are the bicycle infrastructures? None. It's a new place. New developments. What are you doing? Yeah, so that's been my nitpicking of this area. Like, look, the roads are ridiculously big. Why? I don't understand it. So, yeah, but every time we go, it's just interesting to see, like, what's the state of the development. So at the moment, there is a train line being built along this area. So, and like now the roofs have kind of gone up on all of the stations. So that's been interesting to see. I don't think you'll get pictures of it because these street views are old, like 2024. Yeah, so all of these viaducts have been built up. The station itself, it will be here. So the station up here has been built up. So the roof is on, and then this is the... Oh my, okay, this is... Wow, this place wasn't even finished yet. This is like the neighborhood park area, which is actually quite nice. That's a rendering. Do we have like a proper pictures? So architecturally, as a design, they look nice, but the feeling that you get when you're there doesn't feel homely, which is very weird. Like, I don't know why I feel that. Do we have a view of the greenery? So this is like the central linear park area. So, like, I still like what they did with the design. But, oh no, someone gave 2 stars. Still a lot of empty premises. That's not good. Okay. But yeah, so that's what we did. Just fun exploring yesterday. But that's also why last night I had a headache. And B, why I'm tired. Because lots of stuff happened yesterday. Okay, anyway, back to our actual in-game city. Let us switch on the aircon as well, because it's very hot. Okay, so keeping that in mind, I want to lay out our city along the lines of, you know, dense East Asian style city still, because ultimately that was our inspiration, but incorporate elements that are kind of more like keeping the greenery, allowing you to connect between different districts, ideally without a car. So we had all of those green corridors and things that we had like planned out in Cubby Cliff and stuff. I want to kind of bring that into a denser city area, which is going to be here. So as we saw with the heights of buildings previously, we are definitely building more densely than what we've already done. Probably more towards this kind of heights. Because again, it's big city. We are working in a small land space. So that kind of goes along with all of that general, you know, Asian development, dense, need to fit as many people in for economies as possible. That sort of feeling. So, okay, so let's begin. Let's start by taking a look at, and this is what I usually do with a map. I will start by taking a look at existing greenery that's already there, and ideally using that as inspiration to mark out green spaces in our city. So some very clear ones already is this giant mountain thing. So this could be a nature reserve in itself, but also have kind of like mountain trails and things. So it serves as like a natural park for the residents in the big city. They can climb up it, they can just go around, which is quite cool. And Taipei actually had a lot of that. Like within an hour, you can take a bus that goes to all these sorts of like crazy mountains. And I thought that was really cool. Can you make trails? We could, in theory. Like we've got the paths to do it. And I hope pathfinding wise they will use it. Like see, we've got these things. So we can do that and then have attractions at the top. Or I think there's these zones that I can put down. Where is it? It's somewhere. There's like a district. Oh, this thing. Spaces and areas. And so once you mark those, there will be citizens that will be drawn to those areas to be like, oh, there's stuff to do up there, let's go. And then we can have like a little mountain road as well that maybe a bus can go up. And then we will sit in the bus and watch it go up the mountain. And then we will all be puking based on the the movement that it causes. But yeah, I think it's possible. So let's plan for that. And then the key thing is I want to create a way that you can connect from this mountain over maybe to this set of mountains. Going through the city, and there is already kind of one here that we can follow. So this stretch could potentially be a park connection between the two. Our infrastructure will have to work around it so that we allow like a continuous stretch of greenery. So let me see. I am going to say that this area, this is going to be, okay, let's say this stretch, right? This is going to be the connection between Mountain 1 and Mountain Area 2. This patch, if we can somehow like reserve space for it, can be a little park. And same thing here. This can be a little hill point that is also going to be a park. It is quite near each other though, so my concern is that this is going to mean that we don't have much space to build. We might end up in a situation where we're more like Hong Kong, where they have so many mountainous areas, but because of that, they don't have much space to develop, and that's why all of their buildings are ridiculously tall, and some of the apartment units end up being like shoebox units, which is very unfortunate, to be honest. But hey ho. Okay, and then that leads us to... So this area might become a disputed area in the context of our city, because it is flat enough that you would develop it, but do you really want to develop the green space, or do you want to leave it the way it is, right? So Emerson Heights might become disputed territory that politically will become difficult for everyone to manage. So then let's just say like this, the rest of this area will become a key nature reserve like this. Okay, so this will link to this mountain. So we've got that continuous green corridor through this stretch, right? And then, because I see that we've got a bit of a waterfront area here, if it's possible, and it will possibly be here because it's easier to just like do a direct connection. This area could become a park in itself. Then it leads on to kind of a waterfront district over here. So let me write all of this down, right? So, waterfront park. We've got a mountain reserve. Fighting for the right to be green. I might actually put it out as a poll at some point. So Infrastructurist, who is also another City Skylines builder, he does this with his city sometimes. So he'll have these like town hall decisions that he will put up on his YouTube posts, being like, here are 2 potential directions the city can head. Develop this or develop that, and then people choose. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, this is a little hill. Then we've got, okay, I don't know what that is. Why did I mark that there? That might have been a ferry stop, I'm not sure. But okay, so, possible development or nature area. Right, then we've got actual small nature area. And we've got the green corridor. So, corridor. Can I spell today on a Saturday? Is it just my my spelling brain's day off? Mountain range. There we go. Okay, so fundamentally, the area is going to be called North Isle because we're just following that in terms of the naming conventions. But the specific districts, as with Cubby Cliff and stuff, we can have whatever names you want. So if you have ideas of what you want to do, feel free to let us know. This area could also... Ooh. This area is also going to be disputed nature territory. Because it's, once again, flat enough that it could be developed, or it could be left the way it is. So, possible development site, or nature area. I feel like they will become development sites just because the mountain range is already so big. So, yeah, but it just adds to like the story of Montai City where these areas can be considered disputable. So, green corridors. I like that this area has a bit of greenery. So this is going to be another green corridor. Green corridor that will lead to... Do we see this interesting river that we have? So this area could then become kind of a river side area. So there will be developments next to it. But the actual river bit is going to be kept the way it is, right? So Franklin Field, oh my. So actually, this whole stretch could be protected territory. So a lot of this is, and this is why I'm going to do this first, because like, knowing where we can't build actually informs where we can build. Philosophy 101 everyone on your Saturday or Friday stream watching experience. So it will keep going up till maybe around here. And then this part of the city is going to become a little small town. So like a riverside small town. Heather Springs. Okay, we'll go with that for now, game. Okay, so that is like this section is our green corridor situation. Oh, there's another mountain here. Okay, we'll figure that out because that's really far away from like... We're at the edge of the map at that point, so I doubt we will actually develop that area. Let's see. This bit, are you very tall? You're a little mound. Okay. The mound... This one's another disputed site, I feel. And I feel for today, we're gonna put one of these development sites out for, like, discussion. Do we develop it or not? Possible development site. Because this could be hilltop housing. Okay. So far, that's there. And then, okay, this part leads to kind of more rural areas, so I won't be too bothered. But because this section is in the big city area, we do need to be, like, considering what we're developing around here. There will be things on this flat land. I'm thinking some clean industrial areas, just so that not everything has to come from this side of town. We've got some areas that are developing, in which case, this development site might not be for housing. It could be for something else. Green corridor, yes. Have that on the shirt. Okay. Then that leaves... Let me see. Okay. I am going to also do... We are gonna not like keep this greenery, I think. Oh, but it would be nice to have the city center where the green like corridor starts and then you connect to the sides. Okay, this stretch definitely will be like waterfront park. And then what I am going to do first, let me save before we do anything too major. Part 16. 16 parts of Montai City, everyone. How far we've gone in life. Okay. I'm going to do a bit of land reclamation. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's target height. Okay, brush size. Right, so extend this a bit so that we've got more space. Again, keeping in mind that we have very limited land, so I'm trying to make the most of it through this sort of development. But I don't want to completely ruin the waterways as well. I feel like that's something in real life that's also a thing. Like if you do too much to waterways, you'll end up just destroying your city's ability to process water, and then you'll cause flooding and things. And while that's not simulated in the game overly realistically, it's still something I want to keep in mind. So, okay, we're going to remove this building. Oh, actually, for scale. Okay, I'm leaving it for scale. So, we had this temporary kind of train station situation already down, right? I am going to keep it the way it is, just because there aren't proper train station yet, like assets yet. They will be coming for sure, based on what I've seen. But for now, what I just need to do is decide on the orientation that I want the station to be at. Then anything beyond that, we can keep as reserve space until those assets come about. Or we decide to design our own. Which maybe for the main city center we really should. Like, we should design our own, right? So, okay. Let me bulldoze all of this. I'm sorry, existing train lines. Give me a moment. We will give you your line back. Right. So, I'm going to look at this and... Because the main thing is, this is meant to be a high-speed train line, so we want to make sure that the curvature of it doesn't mean it has to slow down too much. Also, as what we showed last stream, it's going to continue this way on another curve. Possibly this way even, like the curve might be here. And so I want to keep it so that it's not... It's a smooth line, basically. So, double train track? You are a train track, right? Yes. Let me maybe mark that area out first so that we know. Raised area. Here we go. So, a huge curve. 760 meters. 760. There we go. So, 1.2 kilometer curve. That's ridiculous. So, it will turn this way. It does look like it will slow down the train because of how curvy it is. I can afford a larger radius actually. We've got the space for it, given the context here. So I'm gonna actually just start from here maybe. And do even more. So let's say like 900 meters. Oh, okay, wait, then that goes a bit too much, right? 900 might be too much. Oh, actually no, we're fine. So maybe the main train station goes further in than we expected. So like that. Ta-da! So, curved train tracks. It looks nice. We like the curves. We are a curve-friendly city here. Curves here. And then it will eventually go this way through the rural kind of farmlands into our second port city, which will be over here. So I believe that would make sense. What I will do for now is cross over to our East Isle, just so that I can put my, You know that train depot and things? We're gonna move it over there so that it doesn't take up space. For now. Just for now. Uh-oh. This way. Ta-da! Oh. Ta-da. Okay, so people who work at this area, just come here and work, you'll be fine. Snapping, snapping. Why are you not snapping? Oh, because you're a bridge. Here we go. Okay. Then we connect you up here. Ta-da. No, not ta-da. Boo-hoo. Why are you not connecting? Snap! There we go. From boo-hoo to wahoo. Oh my gosh. Okay. At some point, this game will let me connect things properly. There. Have fun. Wahoo. Then let's remove all of this, because this is now not needed. And then we'll figure out the actual orientation of that station. So, I still want it in the center, kind of here. From Boohoo to Wahoo. Azzy, are you listening? Let's send it to Azzy. From Boohoo to Wahoo. One day, if Azzy releases merch, I think we'll cause her to sell out. She'll not have anything else to sell. 180 meters. Here we go. Okay, so I've placed that down, so then I can place a road that is... Oh no, it's not. Why is it not giving me the guides? This way. Okay, so give it about 100 meters or so, distance-wise. Right, so the train line will go at somehow along this stretch, right? Then I'll do another 100 meters-ish. There we go. So that's like the buffer zone of where the train station will be. Because I don't know where exactly it's gonna go yet. I just know it's going to be along the stretch in a parallel like that. Right, so then if I put my temporary station, did we destroy it completely? We did. Okay, let's put another one back. The elevated train station. This one. Okay, so snap this on. And then I think 2 should be fine for now, because we only have the services coming in from... Oh, actually, wait, how many services do we have coming in from here? 1 here. It's just 1, right? How many train lines do I have? I have 3. Where's the other one coming from? Oh, okay, wait, no, we need more than this, so... Elevate. Oh, wait, no. We've got 4 platforms. We're fine. I keep forgetting this. We are fine. And in that case, because we are connecting that way, I'm going to snap it this here. Okay. Then we keep going. We go this way. And see, now this curve can be adjusted. So at least we finalize all of these track infrastructure before we do the rest of the city layout, because then I know where things are gonna go. Where's that guideline? You were there very briefly. Here we go. There. What's that? Here. Not quite, but we'll work with it. Here we go. So that gives it a smoother turn, I think. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. And then just connect this temporarily. I'm gonna do up to here. And curve you this way. So at least our regional lines keep going as well. Move you, please. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just coincidentally, all the lines also was like 1, 2, 3. Here. Go. Have fun. Keep running. Straight lines. Here. Sorry, Granny, no. Oh, I have to let Granny know that I might have to get rid of some of the roundabouts we placed. I think she coerced us, and we were influenced. But then I looked back at the roundabouts and realized actually there is no point putting a roundabout where we did. So, okay. Oh, I chose the wrong camera, but let's just go with it. So this train... Actually, wait, no. Let's put it on this view. Here we go! So it needs to keep up to like a high-speed rail speed. So if it's hitting about 130-ish, we're good. Once again, assuming that, you know, this is not a rail city, so there are some limitations to accuracy. Would kill for a quarter of your brain. My brain does not have any use beyond, like, fake cities. Like, try and put... my workshop yesterday was for, like, a group of, like, people from a pharmaceutical company. I was just like, oh, hi, I'm here to conduct a workshop for all you smart people. Unlike you, I could only figure out art, so here I am. They found it quite funny that I admitted to being dumb. No, but it was actually quite fun. It was quite interesting as well because they're in their building. I mean, they actually usually work in a different area, but the building that they work in is like their headquarters, and it was a really cool building. Can't share more because then it says where they are, but yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the train. Hold on. Okay, wait. We transfer to the other train. This is when you like are taking a train and then you forget to get off at your stop. So, okay, pay attention. Pay attention to the speed. Okay. So we're hitting 100 already, which is good. The curve is much smoother, actually, I will say. This is better. The jokes being that actually, if I try and play Satisfactory, that's where you'll realize that I'm unfortunately not quite the KD gentleman kind of hidden smart. It's that there is perceived like pretend smart and then there's KD gentleman smart. And unfortunately, my initials don't have K or D in it, so I can't fall into that second category. Okay, so our trains are running, that's good. So, that's key corridor number 1, right? Turns out, the, like, orientation of the city based on this train line is very different from what I thought we were gonna have. Because I thought it was gonna go this way instead. So, interesting. Now, as with my other cities, from the central train area, I wanted to have kind of like a walkable district area. Oh, we actually have kind of accidentally linked to this green corridor, which is funny. So, maybe we can go along with that. It's sickening. Do they know that you think that? Hold up, okay. So, blocking off these areas. How large is this gap? Okay, 60 meters. There we go. And we... You know what? What will we place at the central area? I'm wondering whether a stadium goes here. Because right now, I've not catered to space for a stadium. Like, we have an arena space reserved. But this won't be big enough for a proper stadium. So, that could lead to an area here. And anyway, it won't be the best connected because it's just in the middle of nowhere here. So I don't know. Like, the central business district could be there, maybe. Undecided, we shall see. So we just connect it up like this first. See, I'm thinking whether or not to do any... Taipei is quite grid-based. So I worry that if I start doing all of the usual things I do where I make curves, it doesn't feel right. Okay, let's do the parallel. No, the other way around, please. I want it that way. Can we... Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Hold up. Let's do this then. If you insist, game, we'll go with it. Here. So 160. Oh wait, no, wrong. 100 and... Or 200, that's fine, that works too. Curve it. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a curve like that. Let's sit with it and see how we feel. Potentially, if we kind of smooth out the curve so that it goes this way, so that it links to both, then that can be a park. It's almost like what West Isle is becoming. West Isle has that kind of divide as well. And then this area is like a big park. How large is this space? 200 by 2. Yeah, that's fine. Then that can be a waterfront area. Maybe it links to this island. So we can have a bridge that goes here. A bit like, I think in Perth has something similar, but theirs is more like a key. But you do like a bridge that goes up to here, and then you can continue on into this park. That would be interesting. And then over on this side, do I want to follow this? $40 meters. 56 meters. Okay, let's do a test. Can we hear the dog in the background? I need to know this for if we decide to do this time slot more. 56 by 56. 56. Okay. Oh, actually it might have to be a tighter curve. There. One. 140. Because apparently, or at least based on what my mom's saying, she thinks someone's moving into the other house next to our neighbor. So there's like, we're a row of houses, right? So to one side is this neighbor with the dog, and then the house next to them has been empty for a very long time. And so she's wondering whether this dog's barking a lot because someone has moved in today. And whether they'll be okay with having another dog as their neighbor. So, don't think so. Okay, as long as it doesn't affect our streams, I won't say much about it. I'll live with it outside of stream time, I guess. There we go. So another green corridor. And then, see, there's a bit more of like a rigid structure forming versus Cubby Cliff, where there's still the vertical lines and stuff. Cubby Cliff was very curvy. Like, you see, no straight lines at all. Like, if you need to hold a Pride Month somewhere, hold it at Cubby Cliff. Pride Month, Pride Festival, English. Okay, so then that leaves this entire area free. I'm gonna move you for now, here. Although, logically, the key building would be better in middle. I don't know. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that today? Let's leave that there for now. Yeah, I wonder what the final orientation will be for our skyline, because I was thinking about this the other day. There are areas of Montai that I'm like, yes, this is very picturesque. But if I had to be that tourism board manager and decide one shot that represents the city, I don't have one. Like, there's no central focal point that would capture everything. Even if I took a picture here, assuming we developed it all, right? There is no skyline. Like, even once we built this and all of that, like, where would the right angle be? And so I'm wondering, I always thought it would be here, and then you'd have this tall building, so there's shorter ones around it. But then, this side is going to be farmland. And so, I don't think the city's gonna have one. I don't know, we'll think about it. Like, as we plan out these ideas. Okay. Oh, this thing should be a green corridor. Like, between... See, and that's why this should maybe become more of a nature area, because it links to all of it. Or the development that ends up on there needs to be very green oriented. So it's like the natural spaces keep continue between like all of the buildings around it, and it links to everything. Let's do It could just be a bridge. Like, this one doesn't have to be a full-on corridor. Evergreen corner. I approve of that. And then... there, so it links to this whole stretch of waterfront area. And we've got this corridor here. So hopefully by doing it this way, I don't have to move much of the trees, so we can retain as much of the existing greenery as possible while developing our big city. We go. Unfortunately, this cluster I think will have to go because it's not really linking to anything. Okay, that was still a lovely shot. Would you use it in a thumbnail? That's the key to know. If you would use it in a thumbnail, I've done it right. And okay, also another like small bridge. Let's do here. Oh my, I can't hear sounds. There's no sounds. Right, thank you for gifting. Actually, that reminds me, I meant to see whether I can still do that. Because it didn't let me for a while. I couldn't find the option for it. Yeah, see, it's not... I need to ask Azzy how she does it. I managed to do it once. And then ever since then, I can't find where to do it. So... But thank you so much, Brengan, Sam, Yoshi, Jill, and... Oh, it's Collie! Colin! Thank you so much for gifting subs to them. For those of you who got gifted... Oh, it's not subs, it's memberships. We're on YouTube, not Twitch. Enjoy your memberships for the rest of the month. I really need to get back to doing some, like, member streams and stuff. But yes, enjoy the bonus commands that you get access to. Enjoy the emotes. All of those things. Thank you again, we appreciate you. I would have my stuff as the bar. Why? I trust your judgment when it comes to creative decisions. Where is my stream on this thing? Oh, why does YouTube have to be so complicated sometimes? Oh my. My chat disconnected. I don't know who did it. Who did it? Hold up. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. It was Rai. Thank you. My chat got disconnected briefly, so... You know, I don't have a... Oh, it's fine. We'll figure it out another time. He says that every time he tries to do it on stream. How big's your nose just now? No, perfectly fine. It's the truth. Nothing but the truth. Okay. Give me a moment, everyone. I want to see if it's possible to do it. Like, while we're here. Possible to do it. Oh no, I hear myself. Tragic. Nah, it seems like it can't be done. Oh well, it's okay. Thank you, Rai. Back to green corridors. Okay. I don't know if this leaves a lot of space in this. Like, this area might actually become some kind of low-rise area, now that I think about it. So I want to keep some low-rise places in our city. That's the key thing for me. Because otherwise, I feel like when it gets too dense, you kind of lose the charm of a city. It's nice to have small little artisanal areas that you can do. And actually, okay, tall building could be there. So it looks... Geometry-wise, the center would be... Uh-oh, it's the parallel thing. Center would be... Yeah, around there. So that could be the large-scale financial district. We'll have lower-rise things around here. Maybe that's the stadium, and then like some more stuff happening here. The rest of it will be high-density housing, essentially. Right, so... Where else? Am I missing anywhere else that could potentially be a green corridor? I think we're fine. So, that is our green corridor network that we've developed. I think we'll have a corridor around, like, along the rail line as well, but I won't mark that out. Oh, and this Green Finger, let's say. Bedford Crossing. Green Finger Island. There. So that leads to this. And then you've got your park over here. Okay, in the end, we're just gonna keep going, I guess. it's never ending when it comes to marking these things. Ooh, there's gonna be a road connection there, I just realized. Okay, so this is the preliminary kind of like marking out of things, and then I'll have to apply it to the actual context of our surroundings, like where the bridges are gonna go and things. So see, here, this area was actually gonna become a case where we'll move this. The road's supposed to continue this way into the city, and so you'll have a big connection here. Oh, it goes past it though, so we're fine. Yeah, just above it and then it lands in this area, I guess. So that's not too bad. So this will be our first connection to big city. Let's save as well. 16.2. Here we go. 16.2. Then we will go 180. Possibly like I think 3% is a safe incline to go up. Here, and oh, can we use... Okay, we've not used any of the bridges proper since they've come in. Cable Straight Bridge. That one's the normal one. Truss Arch. Ooh. How many lanes do we have? We need more than that, unfortunately. So that bridge won't do. 6-lane divided. 8-lane divided. Grand Bridge. Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, that doesn't fit the... Suspension Bridge. Okay, let's use that. 6-lane suspension bridge. 2-lane highway. 3-lane highway double-deck suspension bridge. You know what? Because I need trains to go... Oh! Oh no, it's like actually double-decked in the sense of the roads are double-decked. Okay. Don't think I'll use that. That's too complicated. Let's use the 6-lane suspension bridge first, I think. Or what's this? 2-lane suspension bridge. Let's go with that first. Okay, can I do a bit of dividing when it comes to... You see how the middle of that doesn't have a divider? I just feel like people are going to drive into each other if I don't keep things safe. Do you ever feel like the anticipation level rises on a suspension bridge? Yes, it keeps everything in suspense. Oh, we didn't prepare this again. Hold up. It keeps everything... I'm deafened apparently. Keeps everything in suspense. Thank you. And I'll remember to disconnect this time, unlike the last time where I stayed in the voice chat for years. Oh dear. Okay, so that is the first connection. Is that too short? Can boats go under this? Ferries? Where are the ferries? Can I do a test with you, ferry? So let's do the shoreline ferry. Or the key ferry. Shoreline ferry? I have nowhere to put this. Just as long as you can work with that line, who cares? Here. Join up this way. Uh-oh. Or not. This way. There. And then we're gonna add another stop here. Okay, so ferries, off you go. You're very slow. Where's the other one? This one's coming this way. Okay, let's just wait for it to come back. Oh, I can't change the color of the bridge. What a shame. It's very lemony. Okay, just a moment, everyone. Okay. Sorry, just having to answer to some queries. Oh, and perfect timing. The ferry. Oh, that's more than enough height. We're fine. In that case, the train actually doesn't need to be that tall either. Yeah, so let's leave that. That'll be fine. Lemony. This can be the Lemony Bridge. Lemony Bridge. There we go. It's the first. Maybe this can be Montai's like specialty. Lemons. Taiwan's specialties are... Let me think. I think pineapple is one. Which is interesting, because I thought that would be like a tropical fruit. Soya sauce. Salt. Oh no, now I'm like struggling to remember what they are known for. Bubble tea. They grow lots of bubble tea on their farms. Yeah, it just like hangs from the tree. The cups are already there. The pearls are already there. The train one can be... What's a snicket? Is that like a snicker spelled wrongly? I can't name the bridge of the train one actually, funnily enough. Okay, but yes, let's keep going. And that is 6 lane. Past these. If I connect you. Past this area into... Ooh, how are we gonna do this? It's the more interesting parts of a lemony snick. I have no idea what that is. Let me Google that once we've placed this road. Yeah, I genuinely do not know what that is. Is that like an Australian thing? There we go. 200 and... 2 meters. Okay, not 2 meters, 2%. Oh yeah, that's good. This is a good, like, kind of stopping thing. Series of unfortunate events. Oh, I've not seen that or read that or anything. Lemony Snicket. Oh, it's a... I thought it's a food. No, it turns out it's a book. No, it's not a book. It's the pen name of a guy called Daniel Handler. Who's he handling? Lemony Snicket. That's funny. I'm concerned that this is the photo I see of him on my... Does this work? No. Oh, I don't have like a... Here we go. This is the photo on the Wikipedia, everyone. This is Lemony Snicket. This is him reacting to the fact that lemons are sour. What is this picture? This is my experience in the end in Minecraft, that's for sure. Oh dearie me. Right, okay, back to building. Hello, Azzy. You did hear me. Okay, good. So are we starting your merch collection? It's the start of a new year soon. That would be a great first start. Oh dear. Okay. So 140 meters. We'll turn this way. 90. 100 and... No, let me do 140, please. Oh, okay, fine. We'll do 13... What was it that it said? 14... Oh my gosh, okay. It shall be a not perfect turn. No, why? Come on, game. Let me do 140. You know what? Fine. Be that way. Ruin my build. That's okay. You're napping. How was your nap? Hope it was good. I might need one today. No, but why? I will make it for you. If the streamer does not want to create it, their community will. There will be no stopping us. I think what we need, what I'm learning is that Azzy creates merch only when she has to do Canva on her phone. Once she has a computer, she just goes to playing games. So what we need to do is get her back on her phone, and let her use her computer only when she streams. That's the That's the plan, to bring back Azzy merch. Okay, actually, you know what? This junction is a weird one because I would want it to go this way as well, but there isn't really an easy way to go there without ruining the elevation that we just done. So we can only just kind of, once we reach the end of that curve, which was where? I can't remember. Here. Then we go this way. $280. There we go. How is that? Slightly... That makes it slightly... Uh-oh. No, it's not letting us... Oh no, okay, it's letting us do it. Here we go. Ta-da! Although it's raised up, so... Panics in elevation. Okay. My merch win. What would you like as merch? So... I mean, okay, there's the standard ones that I could get from something like Redbubble where they kind of print it for you. But I did want the first merch I did to be the handcrafted kind that I did. So I know I was supposed to get to it, but I didn't. But I think next year I'll have capacity to do it. So then we can make it. So what would you like? Let me know. Generally speaking, they need to be simple shapes or text, because anything else, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Oh, actually, wait, why did I destroy that? That could be usable. Oh no! Oh, it's fine. Okay, we'll follow this direction. And... 120. 120. There we go. And then straight lines. There we go. How are we gonna access this area? Well, okay, I guess there will have to be a sunken green area at some point here. Then, I want to change one thing, which is denser trees. What's denser tree? Okay, I'm not gonna use that because that looks like a workshop thing. So I would rather not do something that might break my game. Okay, so as with our previous cities, areas, bicycle lanes are gonna be a thing. What we might also do is... Can I do the bus lane in the middle? Let's try. Because I'm thinking I want to keep kind of like a priority bus area in the middle. Taipei has some of that. White sidewalk. Okay, and then if I put the bus lane, will you default to the side? Or will you let me do it in the middle? It defaults to the side. Okay. So, this is where Road Builder comes in. Let me save. Would love a keychain. Of the logo or of... Because I don't really have any mascots of things. Or like... stuff at the moment. So I guess that would be the most basic one. What? Let's look at our emotes. I could do the emotes, actually. Maybe. That would be funny. Okay, bus lane. Shared car or bus? Oh, no, we don't want shared. We want full-on bus. Full-on bus lane. There. I don't like that the bus lane's also a taxi lane. Because, like, in real life, that wouldn't be what you'd do. Here we go. And then... the median's gonna be... Have I done something wrong? No! 3 meters. This one. This median. There. Okay. So that is our main road situation. This. Okay. Then you have your stops along here, which I kind of get annoyed about with this game because it... Oh no, it's letting me place it here now, that's good. Okay, maybe we'll work with that. Yeah, so we've got the bus stops now, that's fine then. Logo works, you think it's really tasteful too? Okay, so logo could be one. I think, yeah, the emotes would be probably another one that I'll try. And then anything beyond that, we shall see based on capacity. Because those are the easier ones to get going at least. And then what I could do is find a way to synchronize it with my production batches I'm doing for my home decor stuff. And then like when I'm doing a craft or like a batch, I will announce that like, oh, if you want the keychains, you can place an order at the same time. Then at least when I craft it, it's all together with the other stuff that I'm doing. Okay, oh, there's even more actually. Whoops. Place more. Here. So that's gonna be the main type of road that we're getting here. Oh, should we like cut through the park? We should not. So what we can do though is, instead of cutting through, we'll go above it. 2.5. That road's there. Oh. Okay. 325. 320. Every time. 327. Fine. Yeah, I didn't click. Okay, that's fine. I clicked before I was ready. Here we go. Then the next road that we're doing here, as you can see, is this side. You cut through this to make sure it's on the right level. That's good enough, I think. Right. Then there was gonna be another bridge that connects this way. So, if we allow enough space to go up to maybe here, on this level. So let's say every time 320, then we start raising it up towards what's his name? The one that sang You Raise Me Up. I forgot his name. He hosted a singing competition once. Josh Groban? Something. Is that too steep? That actually looks too steep. And the reason why is that the road is being raised. Like the terrain is raised, so I don't actually have to go that high. And based on our assessments, that ferry thing doesn't need that much terrain height. So we should be okay. So let us go just 7.5. There. That should be enough. Angeli, hello. Happy Saturday. How is life? Are you still in Unshrouded? With Aunt Captain? I saw Aunt Captain playing it yesterday. So I was just like, oh. I think that's what's happening. Here we go. Okay. The road, which one seems to... Is it this one? Oh yes. Yeah, you're right. Hang on. We can fix this. Thank you for auditing the road. I agree. It's because the terrain's not flat. So if we do this... And then... What did I do earlier? 320. Okay. I hope that will make it less flat. Fingers crossed. Oh. Let's rebuild the whole thing. Oh, and congrats to getting first. We always forget to start that off like in the when I start a stream. We're still hooked in Unshrouded. I feel like I've asked before, but I'm going to recap. What was the other thing I was supposed to look at game-wise? Unshrouded. Shrouded. Here we go. It is You are a dying race. You awaken, you survive the terror of a corrupting fog, and you reclaim the lost beauty of your kingdom. The graphics are very nice. Oh, but what's this strategy thing? What does this remind me of? Okay, the interface reminds me a bit of like Palia meets Tales of the Shire. And then the rest of it looks very RuneScape to me. It actually looks quite interesting. Let's see. Oh, and then you can like colorize your clothes, I think. There's sheep and dogs and things and like birds. Huh. Okay, maybe we'll look into it. Here she goes, hooking everyone else in. She's getting everyone else involved. Okay, now here we're gonna do our 6-lane divided extra dosed bridge. That's what we're gonna do for this section. Why is it so... Okay. It's very high. But you know what? We'll go with it. Yeah, because it makes sense given our layout. So that bridge can be higher. So we can start to see kind of the road layout happening. That's quite cool actually, to see the city expanding into the main area for the first time. Okay. Then it needs to somehow do this fancy little curve before it turns itself into a not elevated road. Okay, let's... Oh, right, bridges don't let you do curves, I forgot. Yeah, that's one downside about the bridges in this game, is that curves don't work. Which is like, why? Bridges curve in real life. A lot of combat? Would it be... Would we say it's like Ender Dragon level kind of combat? Do I need to build a viewing gallery? Can I get away with it? It's one critter plushie. Ooh. There are a few games that I really need to like at least look into again. One of which is Palia. I still have not done the story of it proper. But at the moment, I'm pretty locked into City Skylines and Minecraft, honestly. Like, I feel like... Because we're at the state of both projects. Like, here it's Montai, in Minecraft it's our build, our spawn city. Not spawn city, like our base city. Where there's now stuff to do, like... It's beyond foundations, now it's like building stuff. And so... I'm kind of in that, headspace of like, I want to build stuff. You know, oh my. Okay, hold up. We need to do this again. Because I've messed up and it's not a flat turn. You can build... Okay, I'm locked in. We are buying the game. That's all I needed to hear. That was the best thing I think we built in the end so far. Here. Okay. Also, so plans for this week in real life. I'm going to Gardens by the Bay, which is like the flower conservatory thing. If you've seen Singapore, that like super tree area, it's that. We're going there because there's Christmas events happening there. And there is a like model train show happening in the dome. So they did it last year, I didn't know about it. And this year, I actually went to like the shop of the guy who made that thing. I think I mentioned it on stream before, but basically, yeah, he has like all sorts of train models and stuff. And so that's how I learned about the fact that there was that train show. And so we're going this year to take a look at it. And at the same time, I think there's some kind of Lego installation at the dome as well. So we can see both trains and Lego at the same time. So that's gonna be fun. I'll probably avoid all the stuff outside though, because it's hot, it's dense, it's crowded, and it's probably gonna be soapy because they will do this like fake snow thing that everyone seems to somehow like. But there's also gonna be that Santa Claus that's like flying across the trees. I think he's suspended on string or something, and he's on his little reindeer cart thing. Reindeer cart. I'm sure there's a proper term for it. Oh gosh. Banned from the Enderman farm. I'm sorry. It's not like I can get there at the moment anyway, because my minimap thing is still broken. Like, update, for those of you who are, like, doing Minecraft mods. Lots of things are still broken. Free cam's not working. The minimap's not working. Had it worked, I might have done a Minecraft stream today. But it doesn't work, so oh well. You love the gardens. It is lovely. Oh, on the way like home from that expedition yesterday to the edge of the country, we dropped by Montai, which is where the zoo was always like located in Singapore, but they've recently turned it from like just the zoo and the night safari into this one single development called Montai, and it's like a nature reserve themed place now. So there's so many different parks there now. There's like a night safari, river safari, wild rainforest expedition where you can like go on hikes, fake hikes obviously, but like they built up like things that you can hike on. And then there's that hotel that I always mention that's in the middle of the forest. And I was so impressed by what they've done to that place. Like, I don't recognize it anymore from my childhood zoo. But the way they've built it up and everything is very, very well done. I'm very impressed by it. So if anyone ever comes to Singapore, spend a day at Montai. You could potentially even stay overnight, because there's like 5 or 6 parks there now. The bird park's there as well. And you've got the night safari, so it makes sense that you like stay overnight. So you do the night safari, you stay overnight, then you do another park. You connected it to your nether base. Oh, okay. Thank you, Azzy. We'll try and use that. Also, no worries. Have fun away from your keyboard. I get it sometimes. Yes, it's tough to have to spend hours at your piano. Okay, there we go. So the road is connected, right? In theory. I really hope this is like gonna work. Like as a road layout situation, because we're not planning it to the same extent. Oh my, who's knocking on my door? Oh, it's not my door, sorry. Viewers watching, your door, someone's knocking on your door. Did anyone actually go and check their door? It wasn't your door, by the way, it was a sound effect. If anyone's confused. Okay, let's leave this to play. Let us see how this works. Although not much is gonna happen at the moment, because there's nothing built in this area. It's just the train lines. So, whoa, but something's taking up my medium density residential. What just happened there? Are you doing something? No, you're a fake building. Okay, how can I encourage people to drive here? What I can do for now is, you know what? Let's keep going with this road first. So at least, wouldn't it be cool if there was someone actually and then I would just like go outside, be murdered, and then never come back, and the stream will be left going forevermore. Okay, there we go. So at least it's connected to a semi-high capacity road for now. So at least if people want to use it if they're coming in from this side of the city, they can still use it, essentially. Oh, you know what, let's connect it all up to the roundabout. So the roundabout onwards were roads that already existed in the game. Like when I loaded the map, it was already there. So not too bothered about all of that stuff. I'm just bothered about whether our roads work properly. So off you go, city. Let's see what happens. Put the plushies in the city. Oh, I didn't download it, but there's a giant peach statue that someone has added to the custom assets. Oh, you know what? Can I find... I was trying to find it. The thing is, I don't know how to Here it is! Here it is! Okay, look! Ready? I'm gonna save it as, like, save my game before I place it down, because it might crash my game. Because of the level of amazing this is, my computer might not be able to handle it. Okay, so, I found the flag for Montai City's, like, flag. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, it doesn't have, a pole. Okay, that's fine. I'll just place you on the lamppost. Oh, it's not animated. I thought it would be. Here we go. Montai the meow. I have no idea whose cat this is. We could... Imagine us doing this with every single cat meme. Or we can have like a cat meme valley. Yeah, I was hoping that this flag actually moves, but it doesn't. So, in honor of this cat... Can I move the flag? We're gonna... There. He's very unimpressed with the state of the city at the moment. Look at it. Look at his like expression. He's... Where do you go? He's as lumpy as my city. Wuss wuss! Hello, Uncaptain! Look at this, it's a cat. So this is the closest I'm gonna get to a plushie stand for now. So we've got a giant peach. Let me actually like load up that mod loader thing so I can show you what I mean by giant peach statue. Because I've read that it's giant. I don't actually know. Oh, we've got people using the road. Okay, that's good. Welcome, people. You don't have to drive around the entire city anymore just to get where you're going. Enjoy life. We even got like heavy trucks using it. Let's try, like, take this car. Here we go. So this is our new road that comes in from the main city center now. Ooh, okay, that bit's a bit. Because I added the middle median on one of the lanes by mistake. So here we go. Thanks to AJ's auditing, our road is smoother as well. So we turn over here. And then crossing the bridge into West Isle. Oh, it's lovely that we're finally, like, we're actually developing this part of the city now. It feels like we're actually having a city now, rather than just, like, one neighborhood that we are always doing. Uncaptain! I have no sound today when it comes to, like, stuff in my headphones. Thank you so much for this. Does that count as a super chat? Let me see. It's a super sticker. Oh, that's new. Where was that from? Thank you for getting creative with your animated GIFs. Can I do my own animated GIF? I know what I would do straight away. Although I think it would be more appropriate for a Ryan Manora stream. If I were to use those. Just like a flicker through of like every single face that I've collected. Okay, where are we here? This is the... Oh, that's the main... the road that goes into Cubby Cliff itself. Oh, actually that's very convenient. Okay, there we go. So that's the road. Animated GIF, GIF GIFs. Insert whichever one you associate and identify with. I used to be really good at actually saying that all three at once. I forgot to do it this time. The one time I don't do it, then someone goes, animated what? Okay, remove this one. Oh, it didn't actually place down the... Oh, that's annoying. So up to here. Now, is anyone going to use this road? I doubt so. Oh, people, stop parking on all my new roads. I wish there was a way you can default to not having those. Someone's using the road. I mean the bridge. Oh, there's like pedestrian things at the side of this bridge. Okay. Oh, why are you so slow on this bridge? You can definitely go faster on a bridge, my dear. Animated GIF, GIF GIFs. Animated Smuckers. Animated Skippy Peanut Butter. Oh, dearie me. As long as I don't have to say the island of Granny's Dinkum thingies, we're fine. Okay, this road's good too, I would say. Quite smooth. Quite stable and inflated. Oh, there's so many people using it. Hello. Can I add a bicycle lane to this? I can't. Oh, what a shame. Now, what I do want to add though, like I need to change this because it's too slow. So, this section... Oh no, okay, you can't add that to a bridge. That's fine then, I won't do it. So Lemony Bridge will remain slow, unfortunately. How do... that's annoying. Well, it's fine. If you want a faster route, you would go this way. Right, I hope. What speed were you going here? You're going 60? Yeah, you're fine. Use this bridge if you want faster connections. I gave you options. It's fine. Okay, but yes, so now we have a good selection of all of our different networks and things, which then allows us to see how that affects all of our divisions. So, nature area, given that we're already kind of breaking into here, I'm gonna extend you up to this area. The rest of you, I feel, have not been affected by our road connections, right? Victoria Glade, Road Crest. Okay, yes. Yeah, so the rest of it's fine. Okay. Here as well. So this area is going to be just like full-on housing, I feel. Are you rail or are you road? You're rail. Oh. Where are you going? Why do you turn like... That's very dramatic for turning. Hold up, let me fix some of the existing rail stuff that previous, like the map maker did, because the rail lines are so kind of curvy. Like, look at this. Then the sudden turn. Oh, which way should we go? I'm going to go this way. So, this nature area, we're gonna have a train line next to it, and then we're gonna connect it all up. Hello. Oh, it's Granny. Granny is on the wrong account. Granny, change it to another account. But welcome in. Hello. How was Anno? I didn't know that Anno has a storyline, because I was like looking before we started. And just like, oh, there are consequences. I thought it was just building a city. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, no wonder you're not snapping. This way. Here. Okay, and then this train line. So let's do that first. So you will go this way. Hello, Granny. Hello, hello. Now on the official Granny Does Games account. She can't use her, what's the guy's name? She can't use her, where's your name? Lemony Snicket persona. here anymore. We all know who she is. Okay, so that train line goes here. Oh, this area is gonna be a slightly weird one because it's curving and then there's the hill. So 180. Sorry, this bit might be a bit like dry, honestly. Because I'm just connecting. I need to connect all the essential infrastructure before we can actually build any new districts. Right now, I'm trying to reconnect our train lines. Because... What's this? This is a... Oh, there's another one. Why is there a second one? 3-6. Okay, I need to move you, I'm afraid. So we're gonna move you here. Just for now. Are you affecting... Oh, wait, no. We're gonna have to develop this area. So I'm going to move you here for now. Connect this up, please. And then add a road. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. Hello. I saw in the land, like continuing on with the context of Azzy not wanting to do merch, I saw that someone got a sneaky little merch water bottle of their logo, which was lovely. Did he have to like customize that himself, or did you get that like from one of those Redbubble places? But so yes, the goal for the next few months is to make merch for Azzy. and then we'll make it for ourselves. Like we'll make the merch, and then we'll buy it ourselves, and then we'll just like say that as he made merch. Okay. Oh, these train lines are potentially gonna eat into a lot of our space. So unless this train line... But do I want the train line next to the hill? Oh. Densely populated areas bring in new interesting challenges with layouts. Okay. We are going to... go this way, I think. And I really hope this is a logical way of laying out our rail lines. This brings in a lot of different kind of things versus how we've had to build in Cubby Cliff, because Cubby Cliff didn't really have any of these problems. Oh, actually it's underground. Okay, so the rail line could continue underground in like from this part onwards. So then we're fine. So that won't be as big of a issue. There. Right. Oh, it's a Yeti bottle. Okay, I see. The one that I've always seen that was the big customization bottles that I always looked up and never ended up buying was Chili's. Chili's is like this British water bottle brand. And yeah, I ended up getting an Oala bottle in the very, like, after all of that. Because it has that sip and glug thing. And I usually don't like straw-based water bottles. But the Oala one has like a proper spout, right? So it doesn't feel... Ooh, stuff's happening here. We'll fix that at some point. It doesn't feel like you're just sipping a rubber straw, which I prefer. Okay, there we go. That should connect you up towards... And then this bit needs to kind of like turn in. It will be a steep curve for now. Well, it'll be a steep curve because I don't actually connect it properly. Connect, please. What if I do it the other way? This way? No. Okay, I hope you're connecting. Let's see. Yes, you're connecting. Okay, we got there in the end. After 500 years of adjusting things. Here we go. Okay. So that should be the new train route. And then we'll have to connect this way as well, I realize. There. So the new train connection will be this way. So if I decommission, by decommission I mean like disconnect two sides of you. And disconnect this. Let's see if the trains can still run. If you can still run, we're fine. Okay, spawn a train, please. Oh, it fried your keyboard. Oh, that's not good. Imagine all the trains that do. Look at the... Wait, let me bring you to another part of the map where the rail came the way it... Look at this. Like, the map maker made the rail like this. Shall we? Let's ride this train. Here we go. We are taking the smooth train of curves out of the city. It's not... I have to fix a lot of these train lines at some point, but the ones that came with this map were a bit curvy for my liking, to be honest. There were more. I think I fixed some of them already. This one's another one. It's the road this time, which I will also fix. This was nearer to our industrial area. And then... Oh, I fixed the other ones. Yeah. Wait, we're supposed to pay attention to our rail each time. Uh-oh. Let me see, which mod is that? This is the... Okay, let me save first. I think that's a building mod that I was looking at today. So let me... 16.5. So just in case the game crashes, we have a copy of the save. But it's letting me continue for now. So we will continue for now. Okay, look, train. Which way are you going? You are going to the left. Okay, let's see. Will you connect? You don't see a problem with that. No, look at this. Oh, have you updated Windows in the last 20 years? Because I haven't, based on that sound. Thank you Sam for the random. Oh, Sam, you got a gifted membership, so you can do random 2 as well if you'd like. Oh, you're turning this way. Okay. I'm actually wondering whether by condensing all of my rail lines into that one section, will I cause congestion? Because then everyone has to share it. Oh my, okay. That was quite long. I'm glad that we at least can still hear the sound effects in my headphones, despite not being able to hear the intro music. Thank you for random 2. And enjoy the commands and modes and things. Oh, that's a different train. Whose train is that? Okay, this bit I need to fix, because that's the tunnel portion that I was just placing down temporarily. Wow, the train's going to like 160. So that's 100 miles an hour, everyone. And then... Okay, so now we are out at that small village area that we will develop. Yeah, okay, this rail seems good. This one's working. Where are these cargo trains coming from? Oh, that might actually be a problem. Because you're going to a Chepstow. Where is Chepstow? Does that mean everyone will start using these? Oh. Are you going to Chepstow? You're going to Chepstow. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've got a long one. Oh no, that's not too bad actually. You are turning this way as well? Ah. Potential congestion point here, I think, based on this. We might have to make it so that it's a more complicated junction where turning left is like its own thing. It was the train hitting the tunnel. Okay, we'll keep this in mind. I'll keep this area as like space for maybe doing more train infrastructure, but for now, that seems to work. And then, do we have one more line that goes this way? Otherwise, why did I build this train? Oh no, this was the old train line. Okay, so I can get rid of this now. And then this section is decommissioned officially. So this bit, right? This bit. Jeez, all of the infrastructure work that we have to do today. This bit can go. Thank you for serving us for how many years? I think we've only been playing this game technically for 3 years in-game. So all of this. And then this can go... Oh! Wait, this depot needs to be connected to something. Okay, we'll have to reconnect some of this. That can go... Thought the trains were gonna collide. Thankfully, unlike the traffic in this game, the trains are relatively intelligent. They actually take turns. I can't say the same about traffic, which tends to go a bit wonky. Especially in our new area, which... Actually, let's check in on our new area. Let's see how it's doing. After... Oh, we've got more cargo. Where are you going? Are you going to Chepstow? You're also going to Chepstow. You are our train line. And train line 3 would be... Train line 3 would be... Where are you going? You are turning this way immediately. Okay, so that's fine. Yep, so that should all be good. I'm going to save again, because why not? There. Okay, let's check in on what we worked on last stream, which was this industrial area. Are people still being dumb in this road? Oh, okay. This is the first custom vehicle that I've gotten into my game. It's a Mazda Miata. And the wheels spin, the indicators work. Look at its smiley little face. You just did that intersection thing again, didn't you? Okay, indicate please. Oh, this road's a bit messed up. I have to adjust that. So, it's totally functioning. Actually, wait, let me pause. If I change it to nighttime, do your lights work? Your lights work! It works. See, so custom vehicles are possible in this game. So this looks lovely. And then, if I'm not wrong, you can actually have it so that there is a stripe variant of this. Let's do it like a Barbie doll theme here. Okay, so it has a stripe. You can kind of like customize the stripe to whatever color you want. So we can do, say, like a... Oh, no. If it stop turning, you can change it to whatever you want. It looks lovely. So, looking forward to more of this kind of things. Maybe one day we'll get like more interesting cars. Maybe we'll get like a Beetle or something. Those mini cars that sometimes they get. Because the game already has a mini car in this. What are you doing? Royden taking up an entire parking lot just for that tiny car. Oh, the Mazda's leaving. Where are you going? Let's follow it for a bit. Because now that we've done the connections of basic infrastructure, we can see what the citizens are doing. I think they're trying to find a parking lot to get to the baking shop. So we have a baking shop now in our city, where you can buy the latest and greatest of ingredients, bakeware, and sweets. Yes, you found a lot. Also, I've been experimenting with placing down more bicycle parking, because we don't seem to be getting many bicycles in this city. Despite having all of the lanes and stuff, it's kind of sad. At most, there might be 2 like bicycles running at a time. So, I don't know, maybe it's a case of my like individual bicycle lanes are not connected up, or one of the mods that's currently running is not optimized to like spawn the bicycles. Because it's still early days with all of these updates, so hopefully people start using the cycling lanes a bit more. And the infrastructure that Continue. Okay. That's a building, right? That Korean one looks like a building. Okay, well, as long as it doesn't crash the game, we will keep going. Okay, so infrastructure. Cars are using this. Traffic flow is good. Right. Let us see if we can work on maybe one area first. For the time being. So now because the rail line has gone underneath, this area is pretty much untouched. So all of it can continue being residential areas. Right? So where's our road network? We will avoid the possible development / nature area for now. I will stretch that out to maybe here. So this part is going to become our like new, very dense residential district of sorts. So for a start, we are going to do... Where would the road be coming from? So there's something here. I'm gonna lead in from there to create our... this one. I hope. Nope. This one. Right. So let's say you arrive coming in from this area. And you turn this way slightly. Start the deforestation. Unfortunately, the last 2 hours have been us planning the town, the city in a way where we can avoid deforestation. Actually, okay. So, let us, while we have everyone here, which was the area that was possible development sites? Okay. Let's consider this. So, this specific zone, right next to the big residential area we're going to do, I've left as a possible development / nature area for the city. The reason being that there's currently a lot of forest already on it, but it's also a flat piece of land. It's pretty much in the prime area, and it's next to the mountain range. So this is one of the zones that we would like you to weigh in on. So what should we develop the... Okay, let's give it a name. Let's call it Ecotropolis. Right? So the context and the situation is that there is a developer that wants to create this kind of like integrated development that allows you to build housing and stuff, but also keep kind of nature walkways and things. But should we allow that, or should we just keep it entirely as a park? Have your say! This is democracy in action, everyone. So we shall see. So they are at least proposing something that is relatively like going to keep the corridors and things. And the context of this is the big city area. So given how small the city is, there is limited space. Do we develop it? So have fun. Let me know. We shall see what happens. And then, okay, meanwhile, I'm going to keep going with our new neighborhood, which I'm going to... Let me see. Okay, so unlike Cubby Cliff, this area is going to be more grid-like, just because big city, it's easier for me. And it follows along a bit more with how Taipei is modeled, if you can say. And then let me do here. Moo, hello. Jaden, I swear, every time it's a cow for you. Let me, hold up. Let me see, let me open the list of sounds. Oh, I need to see it one by one. 2. Do we ever get Irwin as the sound effect? See, this one never plays. Then we've got, okay, so I'm just like running through, we got the opportunity a lot. Windows XP played earlier. Oh no, okay, I see why. There's not really many sounds left. You've got this one. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. So that one doesn't really play very often. But yes, welcome in, Jaden. Thank you for lurking for the last few minutes. Right, okay. So that's the general layout. I don't know what's happening with this road. That's very like wobbly. So I'm going to maybe clear it a bit. And then we shall do a bit of, oh, there's some sewage situations happening. This building's gonna cause issues, I think. Wonder why. If it's a building, I'm confused why it's creating that issue, because I've not placed the building down. So once again, we will keep saving, we'll make sure that it stays. Thank goodness it doesn't. Well, I mean, you wanted variety. That is variety. That is variation, is all the things. Okay, so earlier we were talking a bit about Unshrouded. And how that looks interesting. Has there been any other interesting games that everyone has been discovering? I saw that the Euro Truck Simulator franchise was on sale recently, and I was very tempted. Unfortunately, I've spent too much this month, so I didn't buy it, and the sale's over. Because it was a pack of like, you know those deluxe edition things where they bring in all the DLC, and that's one of those games that has a lot of DLC. And so, I kind of wanted to get that so that it covered everything at once. But yeah, it was still a bit too expensive, so I'll wait for the next time it does a sale. According to Gemini, when I did a Google search, not that I was trying to use it, but it just showed up, they claim that that franchise is always on sale in winter. So we'll see whether artificial generation is actually useful. Oh, 0.2. Here we go. Oh, are you elevated as well? Oh, didn't realize that. Hogwarts... Oh, it is? Interesting. That's a very big game to be free. Right? Because I thought when it first came out, it was like a huge game. Also, the poll is split 50-50 at the moment. As with contentious issues like this, do we develop trees? Makes sense. Okay, I'm leaving that for now. Like, the highway eventually probably won't be there. I'm not sure what we're doing with this area yet, so I'm leaving it for now. But we've got this area, essentially. So even if we don't redevelop it, this road will likely link here, so that it goes to the nature park. So it will eventually be either just like a park road, or something else. But... oh, the highway is here. That's a very weird layout. That's fine. So for now, I'm just going to link you up here to a roundabout, so that we can get going. Then... oh my gosh, sorry. We really need to, like, plan infrastructure at the moment. Because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to build. So, if we don't mind, I'm going to screenshot this. And I need to look at... so we're going to open this. Do this. Snipping tool. Oh, the snipping tool never works. Okay. I need to look into this for a moment. So, We are continuing our teal line from here. That's not even teal. I don't have teal! Okay, we'll go with it, it's fine. That's the closest color anyway. Teal's coming in from here. Purple, what we're doing is we're looking through our subway lines, because I need to know where they go. We also have orange. Orange is going this way. So we also have an orange line coming in from this side. We have a yellow line coming in from somewhere here. I can't remember where exactly, but it's coming in from there. And a pink line coming in from somewhere like that. They're all the lines. And then the red line, okay, the rest will be going the other way, so I'm not as bothered. So the yellow line goes like the... Oh, that's pink. So maybe we make it slightly smaller. Pink is going like that. Then we've got... So this is all going to be squiggly lines for the time being. I apologize. Yellow line's a bit of a wonky one because it's going to be an orbital line. Orange is coming from... Where is it going? Even I'm like, what have I drawn? Orange is going this... Oh, wait, no, don't make an arrow. Orange is going this way, I think? And then where's blue going? Blue should be going straight through. This way. Okay, so that's the context of our lines. Snipping tools are good. It doesn't capture my window for some reason. There's probably a very expensive expansion coming. Oh dear. Oh dear. 17 free games? That's not even an event calendar like number. It's either 12 or 24 or 25. Like where did 17 come from? Are they 17 years old? Okay. Essentially what we're doing now is I'm trying to figure out where our subway lines are gonna go so that we know where like to build nodes and things. So coming into the city center, we've got a yellow line, a pink line. Right, so I'm just gonna at least connect it to the coast. We've got the blue line, like a teal line, coming in this way as well. And then we've got orange and purple, which I haven't decided which way it's turning. Now, in real life, I don't know whether you would actually spend so much money building tunnels across, like, so many different areas. So, we are exercising some creative liberty here. Oh, actually, wait. Where does purple come from? Purple is coming from... here. Okay, so we need to be able to connect... Oh, and, sorry, last one. So this bigger one is the express rail service. So we've got this going like that. Okay. Sorry, it looks very confusing, I know. Right, so zooming in here, where should we make things go? So keeping in mind we are working up here, right, to create the suburbs. The yellow line I suspect won't turn up there because it's meant to be kind of an orbital line that connects you across the... Oh, actually, but I'm not sure. Okay, pink line will be the easiest to connect first because it's already up here. I feel like it is coming in from this side. We can let it keep going. This way, up towards that small town. And so, that way... So, the small town was somewhere here, right? We've got two lines going this way, through the city. And then there's also a mountain line that we've done previously. The one that's elevated outside. That will connect up eventually to that town as well. So that is... like a key connection for the city. Oh, wrong color. Brown goes here. Somewhat like that. Then... where else are we going? I don't remember where red is going. Red goes down here. Okay, so red doesn't matter. Yellow would potentially... I'll have to do a proper map for this as well so that we can modify it. Because right now, every time I draw something, I'll have to erase it if I don't like it. And then it might mess everything up. Okay, I have an idea for blue or teal. Teal will cut through this area. Possibly. Linking up to this section, which is maybe where the industrial is gonna be. So at least there's an access point for you to go like this way through the city. Orange. We've got orange coded train lines, everyone. Brace yourselves. Okay, orange and purple. So essentially I need a line here and a line here, right? So purple. Let's do orange going this way. Somehow. I don't know where it's going yet. I'm just drawing the line. You don't know how to remember anything. Oh, that's where the squares come in. That's where I remember, like, it's helping me remember that this the line's going that way. So that's why this entire time I've left the squares the way they are, because they really help. Okay, so purple can go... Oh, I haven't decided yet. Maybe that way? That leads to a note there. This might be a blank spot of train, like train though. Just not good. Oh, maybe the yellow could... Let me think. Because we could have some lines that are just exclusively covering North Isle. In fact, let me do like light grey. Light grey could go this way into town. So that way at least there's a way to connect this side. Or it could even do it could be an orbital line in itself. It could be a tram line. Let me just like... temporarily, until I decide whether that's going to be a line in itself. Then we've got yellow. Where would yellow go? Yellow would go... somewhere like that. Maybe, and then we'll continue along this stretch and then lead into there. This part probably won't have many stations onwards because this is going to be farmland area. But I do still want a loop. Okay, any other lines that I haven't linked up here? Because I'm wondering, all these linear lines, right, if you live in this area, you might want to transit in between these. So then that might become annoying. What other colors have I not used in my lineup? Black? Okay, here's something that can get the Ecotropolis people going, is that if we develop Ecotropolis, we can have an additional tram line that goes this way, like a light transit, connecting oh, hang on, wait, let me try and like design this properly. Connecting this area. So the black line will only be commissioned if Ecotropolis is built. How about that? Making life more difficult. And then you can have, I don't know, like linking up there maybe. And then that leaves us with the potential to... I doubt we will actually end up developing this site, but potential for orange line to keep going this way along the bank if people live there. And purple to extend this way and then like provide another connection. And teal can just do teal things, I guess. Like do that as well. Maybe. It can just like go this way, maybe. I don't know what we're doing anymore, but basically, those are potential lines for the city center area. I'm mindful that, you know how earlier I was saying I don't feel like this area is going to be well connected? It appears that we're not going to connect it at all, because the train line would have to turn very dramatically to get to this area just to serve it. Which I don't... Let me look at the city reference. So if you're turning from here... Oh, actually no, I think it's possible. You could have a landing spot somewhere here. Okay, so then Oh my gosh, really? Erase? Don't erase all markups. Don't erase all markups. Let's say it turns like that instead. And purple. See, this is why the snipping tool is more for like ideating. Because now I have to do this and it's gonna remove all of my lines. Why? Where did the orange go? Okay, we've got an approximation of where it went. Like this. We've got purple. I don't remember where purple went. Somewhere here? Oh no! Wait. Oh, it went that way, okay. So it goes here. There, okay. So that's our network kind of settled. Then let me bring in the other lines that don't actually even connect to the main city center. They go what? Downwards towards somewhere. Like that. We've got red. We've got sort of minty, mint green, going eventually that way. We've got blue that doesn't even cut into anywhere near that city line. So many lines going. Okay, this is where I'm like all confused because I don't remember where the blue goes anymore. I think it's like that. What fun! And we've got the ferry line, which is going like that somewhere along this riverfront. So many lines! What fun! Okay, so let's leave it at that for now. So at least our focus here is knowing that we are going to see a pink line, a tram line, an orange line potentially, depending on how I align it. Maybe the pink and orange can be adjusted a bit, and maybe even an interchange with the purple line here. So I would say that the center of town might be somewhere here, like for you to transfer and things. So that at least allows us to plan where the density should be. So let me copy this. Let me switch this off. I'm gonna paste this. Where can I paste this for now? I'm just gonna paste it in my gaming chat so that I have reference for it. There we go. Ta-da. So, let's take a look at a poll at the moment to see if we should develop Ecotropolis. Oh, it's leaning towards yes now. Everyone's been coerced. Everyone's like, yes, trams. Okay, let's tear down trees instead. Okay. So, if I bring us back to the area we were trying to develop. So that would be interchange somewhere here. So this intersection is going to be an interchange. The orange line would be along here. Okay, I might want to adjust it a bit. Okay, we're going to have it so that the pink line goes kind of along this bit. Because I'm seeing that there is no other connection. So pink line. We'll use these pathways for now. Local politician was very charismatic. Was it Granny Does Games? Make roundabouts. Orange and pink. Okay. The orange. Orange shall have a stop here. Let's bring in our squares, everyone. Let me save. Then we're adding squares to the new side of town. We're gonna do squares. Surfaces. Was it this? Miscellaneous. I think it's this. Okay. So this is gonna be orange. Orange, I'm gonna make it so that it's maybe somewhere here in the center of the block. So that it's more kind of focused on pedestrianized stuff. And then we'll have a way where you can kind of like do pick up and drop off in this area. And it leads towards green corridor. Okay, so then another stop shall go here somewhere. In between the small nature area and green corridor, because there would be a residential area here. Or like there will be something. There will be people in that area, so it makes sense. And then it goes here somewhere. turns into our artisanal space. Is that? No, that's not artisan. That's like right next to it. Okay. Then it comes towards here. So it will be part of the major interchange. What are you being accused of? You are lobbying for the development of Ecotropolis District, which is a disputed part of our big city that is currently a forested area, but a developer is hoping to build up a development integrating buildings with the nature. So we are putting it to the vote. To the vote. And it's so far, people are leaning towards get rid of the forest to build buildings. Although, the developer claims that it will be done respectfully and tastefully. So, yes, that's the current state of politics in Montai. Come back next time, where the trees will be gone. Okay, orange. So you can see, orange will keep going, continues from here. Then it leads this entire stretch into... Where is it that we go next? Where are we going after this? It's going here into... Okay, it'll be somewhere there. So I won't continue there yet because we're not developing it. Pink. Well, let's go rose, I guess. That works too. Pink shall have a... Where does it turn? Okay, let's say pink shall be here. The final location for the stations will depend on what we actually develop. Pink goes there, then it goes here. So it's interesting because this area is now seemingly going to be all block based, like have a block of houses and then the central transport point in between. Wasn't really expecting to plan it that way. And then it goes onwards and upwards, up towards Coleridge Croft and all of that, so that we are stationed here, and then it keeps going. There, so it keeps going, and coming back down towards... So Ecotropolis... Let's skip it for now, because like we don't know whether we'll end up building it. Ah, it's opportunity. Yes, it's opportunity to turn down forests. To destroy forests, everyone. Thank you for the random. Complete area. Complete area, please. There we go. So pink will come in from... Where's that line? Oh, I haven't built the pink line. Okay, so the pink line comes in from here. It turns over and stops at Concord Bourne. Uh-oh. We have failed. Thank you for random too. Actually, I'm going to move you a bit over to this side because I think you need a bit of clearance to accommodate the turn into the river bit because you need to go much lower. Random 3. We don't have a random 3. Not yet, at least. Oh my gosh. On Twitch, there is like the VIP role. And we used to have it so that like you would get special commands on top of that as well. YouTube, unfortunately, does not have that option. So we can't do it. But you never know, YouTube's becoming more and more like Twitch these days. First they force you to run ads. Who knows what they're gonna do next? They're not actually forcing you to run it yet, but I feel like at some point it's bound to happen. Okay. That's the hill, is it? Small nature area there. Oh, wait. So I'm trying to figure out where the black line's going based on what I've drawn. Let's do the teal line first. Teal. Oh, we were having this discussion during my workshop yesterday. So, is turquoise more blue or more green? Discuss. Because someone was trying to make turquoise and then they were like, oh, but what color do I add? And then I was telling them how it's subjective because turquoise can mean many different things to many different people. So, where is yellow going? Yellow shall interchange with this. So there will be a yellow stop here. Dope. Those nodes are tiny. Rice is more blue. Okay, we've got more blue. The group said that turquoise is exactly blue and green. Like, it's neither more blue, more... No. Let's try it again. It's neither more blue, nor more green. They're different shades. Yes, so... And then it's like the term that you use as well. If you say turquoise versus teal versus cyan, I feel like people will say different things. Alright, so... I don't know. What would we count it as? Yellow and blue. Okay, so this area, actually, we should put more stations in this area because this will be like a big financial hub. So we can't just have yellow and teal. But for now, that's where it's gonna go. There should be more. Although, it's quite near to the main train station, so I guess maybe that's the argument, is that you could walk. So, yellow, teal, and then we keep going this way. So, another teal station will be here. I would start another poll on this, but we already have one running, so I can't do a what does turquoise mean to you poll. It won't work. Actually, I don't know. Can you do multiple polls at a time on YouTube? That is not black game. And you're supposed to be 100%. GO. What's GO? Nope. I'm not accepting of that being black. But it's fine, we'll work with it. Okay, so teal, orange, so it interchanges this way. Seems to make sense. And then, so Ecotropolis will be another stop that it goes on. It then cuts through. Ooh, that's gonna be weird. It won't cut through, but it will go this way. Possibly to here. And have a stop here for the people living right next to the mountain. And because it's a tram, it won't be as intrusive. Then it goes around past the river. I can't see the black one at all, unfortunately. Like, it's too transparent. So we're gonna have to estimate and like approximate where we are going. So a stop there, goes past the river, and then it somehow continues. And the purple line, we'll be able to see this one at least. Purple line will have a stop at the main station. Or maybe it shouldn't, you know. Maybe the purple line should be a different one. Because otherwise, all of the train lines are like coming in the same direction. And then there's no point. Oh, actually, wait. Sorry, there's one more cyan that we... cyan, teal, whatever it is that we need to add. And that is going to be somewhere here. Before it turns back into West Isle. So our artisanal area will have a stop as well. See, so purple, potentially, could be here, skipping past the main station in case anything goes wrong. But it's still near enough that you can transfer to it if necessary. So maybe that's what we're gonna do. So purple goes through there, and then it comes over to... Where does it keep going? Oh, actually, you know what? It should still go through it there, I think. Maybe. Through this area. So let's say it goes here. And you will start going along the coast. Somewhere here. I don't think there'll be space for much development in this area. Let's say we're gonna reclaim some land to allow for stuff to be built here. And poof. There. And then it keeps going along the waterfront park. Here, maybe. And then ultimately here before it turns. These nodes, compared to the other, like, path things that the game has, it's so small. Very difficult to even click. Okay, so there we go. We have a sense of where it's going now. Ta-da! How's that? Can we see the black line? Yes, we can. Okay. And then the final one I need to add is the tram line, the light grey line that we're having. Potentially is an orbital line, from what I'm seeing. Would we say it's similarly dense to the other side? Yes, okay. Quite decent number of nodes. Less interchange, I like interchanges, I feel. It goes to the black line, the blue line. Oh, I haven't finished the teal line. Hang on. The teal line goes... Okay. So, we'll place the last teal station. It'll be somewhere here, I haven't decided. Then we will start the light grey tram, which will be... Okay, it's meant to be light grey, but I don't have light grey, so... We're gonna use white on a low transparency and hope that that makes sense. So it goes to teal, and then it goes to black. And because it's a tram, it could potentially have more stops in between, but for now we just link it up that way. Like we have a stop here, that's fine. Goes downwards towards... There's a blank spot here, so there will definitely be a spot that we can add here. And then it interchanges with the purple line. And actually, at this stretch, it will just keep following the purple line. Like wherever there's a stop, it will just add on to it, I guess. And it will come back around, joining up with... Yeah, so it will just keep a few stops where it's kind of sharing the space. Which I guess it's good for redundancy. Because as we've experienced in Singapore recently, when you don't have a redundant line serving a similar area, you're cooked, essentially, as the young people say. Okay, but here, I will maybe split it up. So it could start going maybe like here, because nothing's serving this area, so the tram can kind of serve it. And then it turns around, and it joins up here as yet another interchange point. Then it goes towards... Where are we going? I've lost track of where we're going. Okay, I did draw it to go through here, but I'm wondering whether it's redundant even more now. Because then that's literally the same as all the other lines. So for now, I'm putting it here. So a stop here. Connect up, please. Thank you. A stop here. And... apparently up here, although I don't know why. That's how I drew it, so we're gonna go along with it. It will go through Ecotropolis as well, and somehow end up... So let's just say like it goes somewhere here for now, because it seems like based on the vote we're gonna be redeveloping the area anyway, so we'll just mark it as there. It will come back around here. And where else does it go? Pink, then orange. Oh, I haven't... Oh, the orange is there though. That's a bit weird. Am I gonna build anything here? Okay, I'll put you together first, but this might not make sense. We will have to maybe move the orange. Okay, that should be everything for the main city. That's actually a lot more stations than I was expecting. Genuinely. Okay, but it's good. Now I can at least visualize a sense of how the city is connecting up between West and North Isle. Our suburb area looks good. I will say one thing though. There is a blank spot of transport here, which... Let me see. The purple line might have to cover for, I think. But it's very weird to like turn this way. Okay, there's a question mark here, everyone. Maybe either we don't put houses here or something else, but... I think you can get away with it. A 10-minute walk should be fine. We can't spoil our citizens that way. Okay, but yes, so... In that case, we've got this one section first, right? I'm going to mark off a section here to be like, don't build past this area yet, because I might want to redevelop it. So then we focus on the stuff around it. Okay, so this is gonna be a town plaza central area thingy with a subway stop. So the subway stop can be underground, I think, given that it's a high density area. And in Taipei, their metro is mostly underground. At least the original lines. Now the new ones aren't. So, let me do this. We are going to do a tram track this way. Double tram track. Okay. And, oh, we've got tram stations now. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're making a tram station. Which way does it come from? It's going this way, right? Okay. So, the tram shall go... Do we think we'll have a clogging situation here with... I'm gonna make it so that it is... 7.5 elevated. This way. Then it kind of goes down. Here. Can I do elevated tram stops? I think not yet. Once we have custom buildings, I think we'll be fine. You know what? No. We won't make the tram suffer through elevations and stuff. What we will do is we will make the road suffer. Because again, we are transit first, road second, and it's easier for cars and buses and things to go up and down. So, raise this by 5. That should be enough to... Okay, then bridge, just like that. Then back down. Okay. And then I thought it was a tram track. Whoops. Tram track this way. Oh no, I don't have a way to tell if it's 90 degrees. Here we go. You're turning by this point, right? Yes, you are turning. Okay, so then we'll go this way. Straight lines, right? And so it might look like there's not enough space for the tram, but so we will also lower down this section a bit. 1, 2, 3, hopefully. 2. Oh gosh. Okay, wait. Everything's going weird as with terrain in this game these days. Then you can go back up. Okay. So that's fine. I need to run a tram to know for sure, but let us put down a station to allow for that. How adorable. It's so small. I feel like once we get custom trams, this won't be... It won't accommodate it. It's too short. Okay. Oh, bumpy roads, actually. That's the bit that we can't test, actually. So... Oh, but for now... For now, I will have a tram station, because I need to test it. Small tram depot, we're gonna have you here. And go this way, please. You're gonna go through to Ecotropolis. So 120. 120. So go somewhere along there. Okay, and then for now, for us to test the trams, we'll have a track that goes here so that I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, off you go, tram. Here we go. Spawn, please. I hope the road thing doesn't cause it to not move. It's... Oh, yes, we've got the tram. Okay, good. Hello. Off you go. This is our first tram, everyone. Oh, whoa. It's very long. It's not going to fit that station. Hold up. Which tram did you spawn? Oh, wrong one. Let's start with the standard tram. Go back. Go out of service. You're not going to fit the station. Back. Try again. Take two. Take two. Reverse. Okay, that's the one that we need. Hello. Right. So hopefully the trams have enough capacity. I worry that if we're gonna do dense like development, that this might not be enough. Okay, perfect. So that's good. We're gonna add a platform canopy. Oh, that's good. Nice. So then the tram can go underneath, and I just need to test how much space it needs for, like, as a ceiling height. Oh, you're fine actually. We can raise this higher then. Okay, so... Are you gonna adjust yourself? Nope. Okay, come back, tram. We need to test you again. As long as those wires... Yeah, okay, so that's just enough. So the wires are fine. And then we raise you this way. Okay, so that's gonna be the tram situation. Are you being returned? Where are you going? There is no line that way. Where are you going? Oh, it's going home. Okay, bye. See you. Okay, that's good. So that's the tram stop. And oh, that Korean building is going at it again, so let's save. Okay, can we hear the dog now? I'm sure you can hear that. Okay. So that is the tram stop. Then, next to the tram stop, we're going to do the subway stop. So, let me use a pedestrian street so that we can connect everything up. You will have... Can I connect you directly this way? Will it ruin the intersection? I hope not. Let's hope it's fine. This will be our first iteration of the block-based concept. So if it doesn't work, we'll try again next time, essentially. So you go from that way over to the next part of the town. I don't want it to be completely rigid either, so... Oh, wrong. So not completely rigid, let's just do... Slight curve. So that's... there. Couldn't hear the dog, okay. So even when there was no music and I wasn't speaking. Good. Very good. Tram stop, tram prop. Anything else I would use? No. Okay. So that's good. Then, let's bring in the subway. Okay, not literally the train. Like the modular block thing that I always use. Modular subway station, is it that? It doesn't have a logo anymore. Oh, it's not that. Subway entrance. Oh no, do we not have it? I might not be able to build it if that's the... Add subways using the add subway tracks upgrade. Has it changed? No, it's not this one. Definitely not that. Okay. Let me look for it. Modular. Modular subway station. Oh, have they changed it? Why does it have those things now? That's not good. That wasn't what I remember it looking like. Add subway tracks, etc. No, this is not the right one. Hold up. Let me just double check my mod thing. Because if it doesn't have it, then I'll just wait for it to come back. Modular subway system. Modular transport. Subway freedom. Here we go. Create a station module. So it's called station module. Station module. This thing. Okay. Why wasn't it there? I guess it was like somewhere else. So we've got that. Does it come with the tram stop as an option? Because I could add it that way. Tram junction station. Tram junction parallel station. Tram loop station. Oh, okay, interesting. Junction station. Oh, okay. So, wait, let me remove this one. Sorry, tram. Give me a moment. So that module... So basically, if you add the upgrades this way, when you're doing the station, they're all actually integrated with each other. So they're not like standalone separate systems, essentially. So... There. So if I add you... Why do you have that there? Is that a bicycle thing? Not sure. But okay, so at least the tram has like a proper stop. Then we link it to a station entrance here. Where's the... There. And here. So 2 entrances on both sides that link you to the subway system that is going that way. Okay, so an underground subway system, -40, placed... Where's pink going? This way. Okay, so that's all connected to each other now. So between the different nodes, everyone can transfer easily. You'll just have to run service on the tunnels and stuff, which at the moment we can't because the pink line... Oh, the pink line doesn't even exist, actually. So, yeah, it will eventually link to West Isle. Oh, is that the correct one? Nope. This one. It will eventually link to West Isle somehow. And that also rhymes. Through what will probably become Ecotropolis at this rate. I'm going to do like a straight line that represents the station for now. Oh, you got it! It's the one! It's the one you don't actually want. Thank you very much for blowing everyone's ears off. Why don't you want that one? That one's a good one, I feel. Oh, actually, wait. Every time I do the complicated curves, I realize I have to like redo it. So we need to lower it down into a 50. Because we're crossing the river. And so I need to make it as low as possible. There we go. Then a straight line. $288. That's fine for now. Okay, it's annoying. You know the one that I do find annoying? And oh my gosh, all the people on public transport that like to play things out loud will always be watching TikToks of that nature. It's the kind where they just add it to any kind of video that they think is funny, where there's this guy who laughs like a kettle, and it's not like the nice kind of kettle laugh, it's the very annoying one, and they'll use that as the backing track, and they'll just keep looping and looping, and every single compilation video uses it. It's like a ha ha ha, very funny, ooh, and then they'll play it out loud, and they'll keep playing it and keep playing it. It's like, no, don't do that. I get very annoyed by that. Oh, apparently maybe the train station can't be there after all. 300. I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be a thing in real life. You wouldn't be building under a river and then building such a ridiculous curve. It won't... That's too technically complex, I feel. Like, look at that. Look at all of that. We'll just... I'll fix that off stream, and then we'll pretend as well that like it's a functioning thing for now. I'm going to also... Just so that we can connect it up. Straight lines. It baffles me that people... Yes! Yes! Yes, why? When I was growing up, I was taught, if you are outside and you didn't bring your headphones, you just don't listen to it. Like, too bad for you, go home and listen to it. And then now, the very same people that taught me that, I say the same, I mean like people of that like generation, right? Are being all like, I will listen to it because I don't know how to use headphones. Oh, I didn't bring my headphones. Oh well, I guess I will listen out loud. Like, what double standards? Oh, the other reason I've been given to justify... Oh, what happened here? Our tram's broken. The other reason I've been given to justify the use of not headphones is... Sorry, not headphones, it's like the volume of things on public transport is... They're old, they can't hear things well. Then don't hear it! Don't watch it on the train! What sort of a reason is that? Like, if you're at home, fine, like, that's your personal space, but public transport's not a place for you to have your hearing test, you know? Like, if you can't hear, don't. Do something else! Read newspaper. What happened to that as a thing? Like, reading stuff. You don't have to watch stuff. Okay, well, we're gonna focus on train management, I think. I think it's going ridiculous. Let's see if this runs. All the way here, please. And all the way back. I hope the trains will spawn. Here we go. So the pink line has officially been inaugurated after many years of not running at all. This is gonna be... I don't know what number the pink line is gonna be. Raymond offers you grapes before introducing violet. Pink. Okay, so it'll be either 8 or 9. Brown and then pink. So let's say that's line 9. We're gonna use the small train. Yes, just... that's ones for now. And then we'll do this. So that's the pink line. Will it spawn? Let's see. I don't think it will. But it's coming from here. It should. If it doesn't... No vehicles. Oh, have you run out of vehicles? Are you full? 3? Nope. Okay, it's just it's a routing issue. So, the train is currently unable to join up. I'll just bring you here for now. Over to... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of track that I kind of don't want to do. Okay, let us do... Because this makes more sense, surely. A big roundabout. Oh no! It says no. Can you spawn a train, please? Uh-oh. Continue. That building's going crazy again. No vehicles. Why no vehicles? You are linked to the same place. Okay, if it doesn't spawn, I'm gonna make another depot at the other side of town. Oh, it spawned! It spawned. Okay, here we go. So that train... It's gonna work now. So, just because I know that the tunnels are not very well built at the moment, let's take a ride. So this is the new pink train going through... I don't think we're actually at the station yet. Let me see. We're not there yet. This is... okay, so now we're on the actual area that we're going into. After the turn, here we go. So this is... You know that Media City place that I was building? So it's gonna stop here. And then it's gonna go down the river. Down a ridiculous slope. Go all crazy and then come back up into the new city. Oh, actually... Not that ridiculous, it's just that it looks... Oh no, okay, this is the bit. This is the roller coaster bit. That wasn't that bad actually, it's just that you could see above ground what would have been water. So you turn here, and then this straight stretch is gonna be a station eventually. Right at the fringe of the new city, and then you turn around, and now we're heading towards Ecotropolis. Sorry, what might be Ecotropolis, because we haven't decided yet. So it's quite substantial in terms of the route. So it should be somewhere here that was Ecotropolis. Then we're turning into our new block. Okay, so this stop is gonna be the new... that block we were working on. So there we go. That's the pink line. So let's alight. And we find ourselves over here with a tram stop. Did that tram eventually work its way back? Yes, good. Very good. Okay. Lovely. What are you doing? Oh, you're reversing, are you? Okay. Cool. So, uh-oh. Why is this broken? There are too many tracks. I can't even tell which one is supposed to use anymore. Here. There. Okay, that fixes itself. Good. So, you can imagine like a town plaza area. Probably with some shops. Oh, cycling lanes. We should have that actually in a new development area. So, housing can be there. Where should we put the cycling lane? Cycling lane. Oh, it's raining. I was wondering what that sound was. I was like, I heard like rain. Not the yappy rain that we all know and love in Dinkum. Like rain. Go away. And not the rain, we're not asking rain to go away, we're just saying it's raining. Gets very confusing after a while. And I guess coincidentally, it does work as a cycling area here. Okay, that went too far. Oh no, actually, okay, it should go here. There. Here, there, everywhere. So you continue the cycling path here. See, once again, residents of Montai, this is my attempt to make you cycle. I'm building roads for you properly. Okay, there's options. Take them. Okay, that will be that for now. Okay, so Town Plaza area will be roughly here. Let's say pedestrian-wise, we can limit it up to, I would say, yeah, the cycling lane would be the boundary of that, and then maybe you could kind of cross over this way, and there'll be some more shops. You know what? Let's use the larger. I've got pedestrian street that is 12 meters, then we've got small pedestrian street, narrow pedestrian street. Is this what we have? Narrow pedestrian street. Let's see if it works. It works. Okay, so there we go. That would be the next section of this area. So, over here... Oh, you know what we can do? We've not done it so far. We were supposed to do it at the big box stores. I'm gonna place one down. But this one's very much vehicle. Like, it's more for a drive-in because of the way the building's done. Where... Okay, which one do we place down? This one. Hello, McDonald's! Hello, where shall I put you? It has to be in a place where it makes sense for cars to come in as well, so... Primarily, pedestrian-based. Oh, but it's not a... Can I... Okay, wait. Can we just get the building? Can I put down just the building without everything around it? This one might be okay. No. Let's see, can I? Let's try. Hi, Gigi, no worries. We've been experimenting a lot. So, you've made it at the right time where we're trying to place down the mechas. Oh my! Emergencies, Gigi's here. Thank you for the random. It finally played the other one. Oh, I don't know if we can place down the McDonald's. Okay, or... Did they give me the logo prop? They gave me this. Oh... What can we do? Okay. We might not be able to place the McDonald's, everyone. Unfortunately. Or what we could do, because we need a way to get here by car anyway. So, this... Maybe instead of like a full-on pedestrian thing, because you could do it here. This shall be a one lane. You know what we were using in Cubby Cliff Hill? Huckabee Heights. This road. The one with the bus lane and everything. We're using that. We'll use this. Convert it this way. Right. So that the McDonald's can still be attached to a road. This way. So it would make sense. No, not this one. Okay, wait, this is the pedestrians. Ah, okay. We might be okay. Which side was the... I can't see it. Why is it everywhere I want to put it? It's facing the wrong way. Okay, pedestrians go this way. McDonald's will go here. Okay, so that will be the McDonald's. The pedestrians will cross from this side. There we go with the building again. So... you will connect this way. Like that, essentially. Okay, so you'll have your people walking, you'll have the drive-thru, and then you'll have... Not ideal. I feel like at some point I will replace this with like a walking McDonald's, because this doesn't quite fit that sort of like high density place. But we'll just do it for fun for today. And then... where is it? 19... Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. It's taking up too much space, I feel. And that semicircle is not gonna work because it's snapping to the wrong place. 19. Please. There we go. Yeah, so let's say that there's all of that, right? Then we place down some high rises. Oh, we get to use so many more things now. So here we get to use a lot of the high rises that we were limiting ourselves on earlier because of, you know, considerations of development sizes and things. But now we can pretty much use any height that we want. I still want to stagger it. Like, I don't want to go all crazy. Wait, what buildings do we have? Which ones have I not used? Let's look through. I've used some of these, actually. Oh, that's terrible. These are really tall. Southwestern. Oh, some of these we have used, but not the super tall ones. Can I use the super tall ones? Neo-Gothic. Luxury. Silver. Whoa, okay, maybe not that tall. That's a bit ridiculous. I don't have the... okay, wait, what did they call? The... oh, was I looking at signature buildings? No, I was not. Okay. I was gonna say, some of these signature buildings that we've brought in, we can use here, I feel. So, that's the sort of scale we're looking at, like that minimum here. I feel like even then this might be a bit too short for some of the tall, like the higher end areas. So I'll do this. It's sort of like a intersection along the junction sort of thing, leading into the block and estate. Although there's not much block and estate here when that's all you've got. And then this is tricky. I don't know what to do with it. Let me lay it out with these first. So grey ceramic tile. We shall do something along here first. Just for now. Right, so we've got that walking plaza area. Here, I want to do a car park. So, just a stretch along this part would be good. That's actually weird. Like this. Which way would you prefer, game? Or maybe this way, that works. Just along here. Like this. Uh-oh. Slightly weird options here. Yeah, I can solve that, thankfully. Let's use the quarry thing. This is left. It's always gonna be the wrong one. Yep, see? Every time. This one. Yes. Good. Okay, also update on the poll. It appears that we are going to be building Ecotropolis. Say goodbye to your forests, everyone. It's happening. Okay, but anyway, when I build that, I'm gonna make sure that as many of the what's it called? Like I'll try and keep the trees around the development. It'll be fine. We'll say that was a compromise reached by the development team as part of their plans. Okay, oh, it doesn't connect as a road. Am I gonna have to do that actual thing? That is very annoying. So, we'll have to do actual roads. Here we go, game, just to satisfy... Just to satisfy you, we'll do this. And then I'll cover it up so that you can't see it. There. So, you'll drive in from there. Then there'll be kind of a... block situation. I'm going to spread it out a bit. This McDonald's is so out of place, actually, if we're going to be really honest. Doesn't really make sense. And then this side, I'm going to extend it. Because I want to leave some areas for like greenery. So let's say that this area was like that. And we can do... Where's the lobby of this? Here. Megas belongs everywhere. But maybe not the specific style of it. Like, we're gonna find one that's built into a building. Actually, all I wanted was the logo. Like the what do you call it? The storefront of it. And then we would have been fine. But they don't have it yet. Which is quite annoying. It's crazy the shit. It is really ridiculous. Like, every time I look at the vehicles and the way it moves and stuff, I'm surprised my computer isn't exploding. And they released the asset editor recently, which means all of these custom things, like this cat, can be in the game. Which way shall we? There we go. Look at that. It's a cat flag. Doesn't have a flag post for some reason, but it's there. Oh, I never showed the giant Peach statue in the end. Hold up. Peach statue. Let's look. Peach. Oh, have they removed it? They might have removed it. Statue. Okay, well, Peach is gone. Daisy isn't. Display capture. Do we see this? That's a thing in the game. I think, yeah, the Peach one's gone, unfortunately. Oh my. See, that's under random, which I didn't realize. Why does Jaden never get that one? But anyway, yes, thank you for the random. Yeah, that's definitely a one that Jaden never gets. For some reason. Oh, dearie me. The system's unfair. I don't even know why. It's supposed to be random. And it just always just doesn't play it. Why did I didn't know... what was I gonna do with it? Like, I didn't know what to do, whether I would use it, so I was just like, okay, no, it's fine. We'll just not download it. And then now it's gone, and now we're regretting. Okay, key, perhaps? I'm realizing I'm going longer than normal. It's just because I want to at least get one area done, because otherwise I feel like we spend 3 hours just planning and then nothing actually is executed. I'm just like, why did we watch the last 3 hours of you just drawing lines? But then again, you know, this entire game's about drawing lines, I feel. Okay, that's cool. So, then we do bushes here. Wildflower bushes, maybe? Just a smattering of all bushes. Oh, there's a option for that. Yes, let's try it. We need this desperately in this game. Yes, good. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, because previously I've always gotten annoyed when I have to do this. Yes, then I can just place it like this. Very good, very good. Well done, whoever did this mod. Okay, then just a birch tree along this area. Makes life so much easier. Oh, very good. Okay, and then maybe some rocks. Some flags, maybe? Rocks. Here we go. Random rocks. Oh, those rocks are too small. Boulders. Just cause why not? Just leave it next to a tram with a risk of it falling. That's okay. Makes total sense. There we go. Okay, so at least we've got a cliff face. The cycling lane is well protected. You watch because you genuinely enjoy me. How much did I pay you for that? Because I haven't transferred the amount for the month. So let me know. I'll send it to you. It's long overdue. No, but thank you. I appreciate that. And to anyone here who is watching, like, sincerely, thank you genuinely. Because, again, sometimes as I'm doing this, I feel like, oh, this must be the most boring thing to watch. Just, like, me drawing lines and things. But if you actually enjoy and, like, are here with us still, I appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking, like, you don't have to actually actively chat. Just, your presence is appreciated. And I feel that especially because we're coming into, like, the end of the year. It's been more than a year since we've come back to streaming, and just to rediscover this platform as a space to kind of just do this. And I realized this as well, like, I've played City Skylines for so long, right? But I've never really committed to a content series, like, even though it's all just streams and not turned into a fancy video where you can look around and stuff, but I've never committed to a series documenting my City Skylines playing as long as I have for Montai so far. And so it's been really cool to actually be able to see the entire process of this city come through. And because City Skylines 2 is also so new, you get to see the process of how the mods are developing, how the different tools are coming about. As I learn about the new tools, we can incorporate them into our city as well. And so that has been really fun. Creativity is great. I hope it is. I hope it is for most people. Sometimes it feels a bit like a computer's churning out things is somehow better these days. So if you're amongst the crowd that feels that creativity is great, we appreciate you in this day and age. Oh, these trees are too big. He says that and then, like, proceeds to put the larger tree. Which actually is fine, because if we do a few, like, so more spread out, like that. There. And oh, actually, I could fit some more parking here. Now, I realize this realistically in real, like, this number of parking lots for such a tall building does not work. It won't make sense. You will literally cause a societal collapse. But we're gonna pretend that in this city. Oh my gosh, do I have like anything that can fit here? We're gonna pretend that in this city, we've done a good enough job that most people take public transport. Or just don't have cars. Human creativity is always better. Yes, like, it's something that I'm trying to figure out how to word. And where I've landed on so far is still that sense of, I think there's a soulfulness that comes from knowing that someone dedicated time, energy, and like, what's that term? They know going into it that it's going to be a difficult thing to like create and do and like stuff, but they do it because they want to. And I feel like that's such a unique way of connecting with a human that even if technology can replicate the outcome, it doesn't replicate the process and the connection of that experience. Yeah, I hope that's how I would explain it for me. Can I do like overlap? Because this these lane things, I wish they had that a bit more like City Skylines 1, where I can place roads and not have it all be all messed up. Not quite there yet in terms of that situation, but it's okay. So, you know what? Actually, no. Remove this parking lot. Not having it. We are not having it. Okay. Asphalt road cover. Are you the same texture? Please be the same texture. Please be the same texture. You are not the same texture. Are you the same texture? Uh-oh. Soulfulness is a great way to describe it. Yeah, it's because, like, my comparison is that, okay, that's close enough. My comparison is that generated work feels soulless. So then the opposite of soulless equals soulful. That was the only, and I actually realized I've never said that until just that like just there where I was like trying to think how to word it. But I'm going to say that from now onwards. It's that human work is soulful. And you know what? Actually, yeah, human work, the kind that you want to connect with, doesn't feel transactional. And I feel, okay, if artificially generated work is going to go anywhere, it's going to occupy the space of transactional work. How about that? That's the other thing that I feel it's going to fit in. So it replaces transactional work very well, but it's not going to replace soulful work, no matter how well it appears to replicate it. Because so mundane things like administrative work, stuff that most people don't want to do, I think it can replace that quite well. And it should replace that. Because then it frees people up to do the soulful work. Oh, but I should say that in the context of like, it should replace it in a way that doesn't like put people out of jobs as well. So that's the other thing. Okay, well, it's venturing into difficult difficult philosophical territory. So let's focus instead on ceramic tiles and extending it this way. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's... Ooh. This way. I'm making a drop-off point, essentially, in case anyone's wondering, like, what is he doing here? Drawing random squares again. He drew lines for 2 hours, now he's drawing squares. Yeah, we're doing a drop-off point. I do hope that we can put roofs and stuff now. Like, I don't know whether the props have come in for that. Because the tram shelter had one. Can I just use that as its own prop? Bicycle shelter. Carport glass shelter is technically usable. There, just... It will be furnished better. It's just so that I know to come back here and be like, yes, carport will be here. Then we will do the plant, which one? Planter, this one. There used to be a tool for the fence. Which one's the fence? Straight line. Straight line. Ah, here we go. Okay, why is it there now? That's so weird. Here we go. So 5 blocks. And this side. Okay, it's asymmetrical. So we'll have to be okay with that, but it's gonna be 4. There, and then somehow it'll link to the other side, and then that'll be fine. Bit funny that the carport's this side though, when the building's here. Did said architect consider his design plans before he went to spend time executing? No. It was just, oh, a space is there, we'll use it. And I wish this node thing had a curve option, because right now this individual node thing could be better, I feel. There we go. So at least somewhat of a state is coming together. And so the front bit, so those two were the tall ones. I think those were actual custom buildings, right? Yes, they were. So the ones below and next to it. Whoa, oh, this is nice. This needs to be somewhere. Hold up, let me see how the road works on this one. Where does it... The road's at the back. Okay. Comes in from that bit. Okay. This... Euclidia? Yikes, okay. We'll go with that, I guess. That apartment shall go... Oh, the tram's in the way. Okay. I guess that will do. Or unless I move that node. I don't even know what kind of European apartment this is supposed to resemble. It's part of the EU pack. So any Europeans watching in chat, tell me what country that's from. That was a mouthful. Yes, it was. Definitely a mouthful. Never again shall be uttered on stream. It will now be known as those European apartment things. That will be the official term for it. Okay, let me save one more time. 8. Okay. Now, for those of you who are planning to do other things with your day, we will probably be wrapping soon, in maybe like 5-10 minutes, once I like settle some of this. So at least you can plan ahead. But thank you for joining us. Whether you've been chatting or lurking, we appreciate you. Especially for this week, given that we've done 3 streams in a week. That has been good. I somehow have not died doing it. So maybe it's possible to do more streams in a week. I don't know, we'll see in the long term when I'll collapse and fall over. But it should be... Oh no. It should be... It should be fine. So this bit... Here. Okay, so crossing-wise, this will be hard to gauge while there's no one living here. But I want the crossing to be here, essentially. Oh, please don't have a crossing there. Okay, the crossing will be here. So people can cross here, it'll be fine. Can I move this? No, I can't. Okay, one-sided crossing, that's good. Put a bout across the 2 towers like a bridge. It might mess up the road, but I think it is technically possible. Like, if I use the pathways, this thing... I've done it before in a different city. Like, if I did that, it technically works. You can do it as a curve. That way, it's less weird. No, it's not curving, it's... Oh my gosh, the bridges... I keep forgetting. So, bridges in this game don't curve, which is so dumb. Like, They curve in real life. Why can't you just curve? You know? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's... There. Okay, no, that's... I don't know how I feel about that bridge. It's fine. We'll work around it. Oh, and we can have shops underneath as well, I just realized. So there can be more things around here. Oh, and... Last bit of detailing while we're here. Do this. And here. And here. Okay, so I'm doing that because I want to put some bushes and stuff. You think it's kind of neat? Okay. I worry that the pillars are very tall. Like, it doesn't need to be supported that way. But I have a way I think I can do that where the bridge is still there without the... Oh! And the skyscrapers brought in these benches. I forgot about that. Hello, Real Glisten. Love your stream. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Funnily enough, we also play on a Minecraft realm. So if you want more realms for me to not disappear from, that will probably be our next stream. Thank you. We appreciate that. There we go. More. Let's have benches right behind the bushes that we're going to put up. Or boop up, according to my speaking. Right. This area gets a bit tricky to fill because it's so small. Oh, but the brush is doing well, actually. That's good. Okay. So like that. Then copy and paste on the other side, essentially. I really hope that the bicycles work here. Like, other than the actual bicycle lane. This one. I don't know if they will actually use the rest of this, so fingers crossed it works. It should. Okay. You're watching videos to sleep and you woke up your stream. Oh, lovely. Were you having a good sleep up to now? Was it the sound effects that made you wake up? I apologize. That's good. I actually feel like I've been quite enjoying this time slot, so I think we might actually bring it in as one of our time slot options. So I will still maybe do like a few streams in that time slot we always do, depending on my... So basically, it will all depend on my work situations when it comes to availability, and then this is a potential time slot I will consider. So this time slot and our usual time slot, and then we'll gauge from there. I will try and stick to the usual days we always do. But with this time slot, I have the option to do other days as well, depending on when I'm free. So at least we have more options. I feel this is good as well, because this timing is more like a... the US is kind of going to bed, Australians are having the afternoons. I think the only crowd we can't really get are the Europeans, although apparently we have some Brits in our chat who like to stay up till 2 AM and then they'll be like, hi, I'm here. So they might still show up, I think. Oh, I did the wrong one. Spent all the time like moving it about and realized, wait, it's the wrong collection of bushes. This one here. Variety. Okay, there we go. You actually just woke up normally. Okay, good. So what I'm hearing from that is we can increase the volume on the sound effects and it won't affect anyone who's trying to sleep. That is great knowledge. We will do that next time. I'm surprised you said that, given that one of the louder random sound effects went off, which was Granny's subscription thingy. Granny's subscription thingy. Are you convinced as a customer? To subscribe, I can't even speak. We're reaching that part of the stream, everyone, where I fail to articulate properly, which is usually at the start of stream, actually. Oh, come on, place down. There we go. So it's quite kind of naturally sprawling when it comes to those bushes. I think that's a good start. Like, once you add the greenery and stuff, it looks good. And then, oh, maybe. Last thing we're gonna add for today, everyone. Let me see. Can this be placed down? The poor residents living there, though. Don't snap, please. Don't snap. Oh, it's too big. Okay, no. That might just be a playground. And the basketball court can go somewhere else. Maybe there. I don't know. Or there. Or somewhere else. Who knows? Or dares to dream, as someone likes to say. Okay, saving for the last time today. And that's where we're gonna leave it here. So, how lovely. We have quite a lot of our big city actually done. I just realized now the amount of roads we put down. That's a lot. So that's good. Did anyone actually move in? Oh, it's been paused the entire time. Let's have some people move in as we wrap up here today. But yes, so thank you very much everyone for joining us. Next time we're streaming might be... haven't decided yet. So just keep a lookout on the YouTube notifications, where it will let you know when we're next streaming. We'll probably try and do Minecraft if the mods have fixed itself by then. I really hope at least FreeCam fixed itself. Not FreeCam, oh yes, FreeCam, sorry. The one that allows me to fly around, because I can't really build properly without it. So, at least not in its... not for what I'm trying to build. It doesn't make sense for me to, like, do that without it anyway. So, we shall see. Oh yes, there we go, we've got residents. Hello! Where are you going? Where are you going? Where is everyone? Oh, everyone's moving into that funny name place. Anyone gonna move into the one I actually designed and developed? Please? That one was just a plop and survive. I want people to move into what I curated and designed nicely. Come on. Okay, come on. Turn in! Yes! Who are you? You are gonna get the award for the best rose thatcher. The Order of Montai. Rose Thatcher HOM. You are now recognized by the city. And thank you, Rai, for modding. You really like this time slot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for stream options. I was just really worried about afternoons being noisy outside. But it seems like we can get away with it. So that should be good. And I wonder, last thing before we go, people are taking the subway. There's someone taking it. Okay, our city should be good. That should be good. Okay, have a good weekend, everyone. I'll talk to you next time we stream. In the meantime, stay safe and stay well.